wonder if my mic's going bad.
Michael! You put Michael there, you fucker! Ah! No! Fuck off! Justin put my name as parentheses Michael next to Mikkel. Such a fucker. Are we good?
Yay!
Hey guys! Hey! You know what it is. Welcome to Roller Roleplay, the D&D show that forces my players just to roll with it. It's me. It's Dan. Hi. Hope you're all doing well. Episode 2 of Campaign 2. We are going to get into the nitty-gritty, and our players are going to be surprised, I'm sure. They're going to go in the Undermountain and see what awaits them. But before we get into that, just want to give the floor to our lovely players. Cal, Dennis, Kimarie, and Justin. Say hi, and if there's anything you want to say, go for it.
Hello. I am Cal. Surprise. I play Oz. Yep. And I'm super excited because Oz can now change their appearance pretty much at will with the selected group, so I don't have to be forced to look like an intellect devourer anymore. So I'm super excited about that. And if you haven't seen last week's episode, I highly recommend, because Oz, Nanette, and Mikil all got to go see the Raven Queen. So exciting news in Oz's life. Also, apparently we are loan sharks now.
Well,
Hey, it is what it is. You guys have your money. You know, you control it however
Various
you like.
enterprises.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks, Cal. Anyone else want to say anything, or?
I don't know. I thought we were going in order since Cal started. And it's just waiting.
I just
Oh,
figured
no.
just a little introduction, per usual.
Yeah, I mean, I know, like we received some feedback in the past just to help with time on the stream. Like, we can just kind of chime in, say whatever we want to, and then just get into it right away.
Fair enough.
Okie doke. Sorry, I was just trying to listen and make sure we could hear everybody, so.
No worries. That's
And it
important.
doesn't sound
I love
stacky or
it.
anything, right? We're good.
That's pretty, I think it's coming in pretty good, so.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Dennis,
cool.
can you talk?
All right,
Just
well,
really quick, sorry.
yeah. No, that's fine. Oh,
And this is why we check.
Yup.
Ow.
Just in case.
Very true.
How do I sound now? Hello?
Good, but
Okay,
I
you sound
have
good. You
I have
sound
a
good.
lag in Discord. Wow.
me too. But as long as we can
Yeah.
hear you, I think, and see you on the stream, I'm totally fine with
Yep.
that.
I think my mic's going
Double
bad.
digits with viewers, by the way.
Woo, thanks
Woo.
for watching, everybody! We're gonna
Hey!
get going!
I think my mic's
Sorry,
going bad.
Dennis, you're good?
Ruh-roh.
My mic's
Okay.
going bad.
I don't have to see the lag anymore, so I think we'll be okay. Well, let's just get into it then, and then we'll just roll with whatever happens. So, yeah. Thank you everyone for watching, and let's just get into it. Let's roll into tonight's episode of Roll or
Roleplay!
There you go.
Woo!
Report. All right. So, in our last episode, our players just learned from Lord Strahd Von Zarovich that they are the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Zemina is famine, Mikil is pestilence, Garrick is war, and Azrael is death. Strahd mentioned that our players used to guard his country of Barovia and were all a family until Laeral Silverhand and her allies of Waterdeep killed our players and brought them to Waterdeep, modifying their memories. Strahd informed our players that he will be escorting them to dine at Castle Waterdeep with Laeral Silverhand in a couple of days to come to terms regarding the war. The next morning, our players received a shocking article in the paper. Laeral apparently finding the Vault of Dragons that our players originally found, and took it upon herself to redistribute the wealth with the townspeople with a 2-dragon stimulus per person.
So much.
Our players were then visited by... Yeah, so much. Our players were then visited by various NPCs asking for money. Floon Blagmar needed to pay off a gambling debt. Volo needed to fund an expedition for his new book. DeVille Starsong needed funds to keep the Doom Raiders functioning, and Jaylin Umbrusk, a Masked Lord of Waterdeep, was in debt to Manshun. Our players decided to help Floon out of the goodness in their hearts, and help Jaylin in order to receive a trainer to help develop our players' skills. With that being said, Volo was left heartbroken, and DeVille Starsong declared that Craig and Mikil are out of the faction and are now enemies of the Doom Raiders. Also, Oz and Mikil decided to make a late-night visit at the Raven Queen Temple. When Oz and Mikil met with Nanette in the main sanctum of the underground chamber, they were praying to the Raven Queen. Then stained glass broke and a mysterious force pulled them into a black and purple void, landing on a circular platform. After a moment passed, they are face to face with the Raven Queen and 4 of Oz's siblings. It is revealed from the Raven Queen that Oz is a child of the cycle of grief. Oz is the child of acceptance. Oz also received a gift from the Raven Queen, a Grim Reaper's scythe, that absorbs the souls that Oz kills and can be used for various reasons. We ended our stream by having our players go to Castle Waterdeep for dinner, surprisingly reunited with Jarlaxle Bainray of the Brigand Earth, Victoro and Amalia Castellenter, Xanathar, Manshoon, and his new assistant, Istrid Horn. Then the ruler of Waterdeep herself, Laeral Silverhand, hosted the event and informed our players that they are playing an integral part in the war. They will be competing against Laeral's chosen team to conquer the Undermountain and return Hallister Blackcoat's blessed scepter to their team leader. After some discussion, our players and Laeral's team have signed the contracts and their fates are now sealed. That is where we left off. We are going to resume at the dining room table in Castle Waterdeep, right where we were before. Let's get to the page. And again, I apologize, the map is very, very big. So we are zooming in, zooming in as much as I can. Right in this lovely, lovely area here. So you guys signed the contracts. A lot of Laeral's allies reluctantly signed the contracts, seem to be caught off guard as well, and it looks like Strahd and Laeral are staring each other down, looking at each other and nodding, knowing that this now has begun. So it's kind of an awkward silence right now. The air is pretty tense. Jarlaxle is kind of like looking at Zymina and kind of smirking and just giving like a, wow, this is an interesting situation. Victoro and Amalia are kind of a little uncomfortable. They're looking at each other and then looking at Xanathar and Manshoon. And it's pretty much a very awkward situation unless if anyone wants to say anything. They can go for it. By the way, hello everyone for being in the chat. We are hopping today. Loving it. Alright. So, feel free to say anything if you guys want.
Were we even served dinner at this point, or do they just open with this while we're just drinking?
Yeah, right?
I was wondering that too. I was like,
you do, while you guys were looking on the contract, there is a giant stuffed turkey on the table with a lot of kind of like potatoes, some yams. There's also some very nice, like, there's actually a pork, like a big pig with a big apple in its mouth as well, near Strahd's side of the table as well. You see various garnishes, even some like light salads. Amalia's definitely taken up the salad route. Looks like she's not eating any meat, she only eats greens. And there is some worms or some sort of grub near Xanathar's end of the table as well.
Fun.
Oz wants to make eye contact with Zymina and just kind of mouth the word excessive.
Thanks.
Thanks.
She gives you a disgusted look, because obviously she agrees in a different way, where it's like...
So,
takes of her wine and then just casually says, "So we're just gonna ignore the fact that it's a 4 versus 5."
Istrid gives you a look and smiles and says, well, I mean, we could probably add another person to your side. If you don't mind me chiming in, Laeral, I mean, we could possibly do that. And Laeral kind of perks her eyebrows, and Istrid says, no, I'll tell you what, I have a tremendous idea. I've gotten the pleasure to know these 4 for some time, and I think since we have one couple here, I think it would only be fair to have another couple on the other side to balance things out. So I've known Yagra Stonefist has taken a liking to Craig for so long that she could possibly join as well to balance the teams. Is that what you want, Craig?
Yeah.
Just so you're not lonely in there, because I mean, I know it can be kind of troubling, but just, want to make things fair. And Strahd raises his eyebrow and looks at Craig inquisitively and says, do you think this is what you want to do?
She can handle it. I believe she's ready.
Really?
Istrid,
You want her to join us?
I don't see why not.
Istrid smiles and says, "There we have it. There we go. 5 versus 5. This will work out very, very well. I think this would be great. All right, I can work on the paperwork if that is
First
okay.
of all-
I'm proficient. Mm-hmm.
Oz looks to Strahd and asks him, why is she even talking? First of all. And secondly, nothing's set until we have Yagra here and she agrees to participate.
That's true.
Manshun, to your right, Oz looks at you and turns over and says, "Well, to be fair, we really didn't agree to this anyways, but you don't make the sole decision, doppelganger. My trusted colleague has made very good advice and has a lot of insight. Plus, why would you deny having another person on your side? Unless you don't want death to be on your hands. Your cold, dead hands."
Well, first of all, thank you for the compliment. Secondly, I know her in different settings, and I don't trust her at all.
Interesting.
Do
So
you
this-
trust me?
Of course I trust you, Krieg. And I have no issues with Yagra. My issue is with her butting in to this conversation when her only stake is managing Manshun's funds, apparently.
Well, now let's not give Istrid any less credit than she is deserved. She did also betray and kill her own sister, after all. I'm sure Manshun is no different.
Laeral raises her hand up. We are not going to have any more discussion of this. Alright. We're going to have a nice casual dinner. And I am aware of how all of you operate. That is why we're having a very private dinner to discuss matters. Strahd, we can add and change rules if need be. If we want to add this Yagra Stonefist to this cause, I am comfortable with that. And looks at Istrid. Strahd, are you comfortable with this? Strahd looks at you, Craig. Looks at the group. Laeral, may I have a moment alone with Craig, please? Laeral nods and Strahd escorts you outside of one of the rooms, one of the chambers in the hallway here. You follow him.
Yep.
Craig, do you follow him?
Yes.
Okay. So, he looks at you and says, "Do you love her?"
I do. I do.
Garrett Krieg. Love is very, very powerful. It provides much joy as it provides much dread. I have loved many times, and there's a love that is still in my heart that I am still searching for. The reason I agreed to having Amalia and Victoro in there is because I can tell he's the stronger one of the two, and when she dies, he will be nothing but an empty husk, turning against his team. The loss of love will shatter him, because he is a very, very confident man, because everything's been given to him. In this case, when she dies, and you see a huge smile on his face, the team will shift. I will still give you that option if you think Iagra will benefit. But I don't want that to affect your abilities. Do you understand? That's okay, I think we're having an audio thing. Yes?
Perhaps you're right about the situation.
That Strahd person looks like to be an opportunist. She has something on you. Luckily, I'm one step ahead of her. So, as for now, I will not include her in this. I think it's for the best, but I wanted you to make that decision. And he walks back to the table, along with you. And Strahd confidently stands up and says, Laeral, with all due respect from Miss Horn here, we have decided not to add Iagra to the team.
Here,
It will
here.
remain 5. Looks at Mikhail.
Sorry.
We will remain 5 versus 4. And I'm very confident in my family. Laeral nods. Well then, glad we had this talk. I think it's time to have some dessert.
I was just gonna say that! Woohoo!
Benshun looks at you. Will you ever shut up?
Not my forte.
And you see a whole bunch of dessert come in. As you say that, bunch of cakes, bunch of pies, the blueberry, chocolate, just chocolate peanut butter, like pie, and some whipped cream just cascading over some like a 5-tier cake as well. Everyone at Jarlaxle's really enjoying it. He's having a good time. Everyone else is not eating as much, but you guys finish desserts. You guys are about to leave unless there's anything else you want to talk to with you guys or the team that you're with. Or fighting against, excuse me. Okay. So Laeral stands up, says, thank you for attending. I think this was a great step in the right direction for Waterdeep, and looks sternly at Strahd. And Strahd remains stoic. Tomorrow we will meet in the Yawning Portal at sunrise. Good luck, everyone. And you see the City Watch escort everyone out of the castle. And you guys are back into the main hall, then outside where Strahd's carriage is, and you guys travel back to Cholsko Manor. And as the ride happens back, Strahd looks at you and says, I have faith in all of you. Krieg, I think that it was a very good decision. He explains to all of you guys how he thought Strahd was an opportunist and was trying to take advantage of the situation.
Naturally.
Always.
Oh, as she does. We have found that out, actually, much sooner than this.
So, I mean, a way to go and throw the dead sister out there. That was awesome.
Some people just need to be reminded of their place.
Yeah, she really does.
Oz changes their appearance back to Jacob, by the way.
Okay.
I'm really starting to dislike Manshun even more. The way he called you a doppelganger as if he isn't a clone. At least you have a real personality.
And a soul
Thank you.
of death, but still.
He tried to insult me, but it wasn't really that insulting, so... Swing and a miss.
Strahd escorts you back to the tavern and says, I think it was a good dinner. Did you have any questions about the contract as to why I did what I did? I want full disclosure and transparency so that you know that I am on your side. I know it may have been a shock that if you did not do it, you would die. But this was the only thing we could do to make sure we could force the opposite team to cooperate too.
Well, I think death is the only advantage we have on them, after all. We've died once already, and have they?
That's exactly what I was thinking as well.
All right.
I mean, do you have anything or any advice that will give us an advantage over them?
Well, I say, we do know a little bit about the levels before we go in. But we don't have as much information because Hollister, he can modify it any way he can. The first level is called the dungeon level. It's very, very cliche. I hate it.
Of course, you do.
But all I know is, from what I've heard, Xanathar has a lot of pull on the first level. So on his team's side, he may easily get through this without a problem. So you may have a bit of similar of his minions in there, amongst other things. But it's something to think about. Just stick together, be smart, don't be overconfident, and know your strength as individuals, and also as a team. That is my advice.
Okay. Thanks, Dad. I mean, Strahd, sir.
You are welcome. You're very welcome. And also out of game, I know you guys wanted to get a trainer to train for your skills. Now, when you spoke with Ms. Ermbrusk about that, it's originally scheduled for tomorrow, which is going to be the first day you're going into the Undermountain. So I would recommend sending a paper bird to her, letting her know to reschedule so the trainer isn't here by herself, and you guys are not here. You can choose if you want to try to schedule her for a certain time, like if you're going to try to do it like the next day. But keep in mind, if you take a long rest in the Undermountain, or how long it ever takes, like you have a risk of not really meeting up with her on time. So I am, as a DM's call, normally it takes 250 days to do any training, but I'm going to do it 5 days. In this case, 5 8-hour periods with you guys, and then you guys will get the feats that we discussed, which will be revealed later on when you get it.
And we get 2 days after every level we complete.
Yes, that is correct. Yep. You get 2 days of your own personal time.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we could just send a paper bird and kind of let her know. I mean, I don't have a problem telling her we're going in. We have to go down into the Undermountain, and then that way it kind of translates a little bit of the gravity of the situation, and we could just send her a paper bird when we get out, if that works for her. But you know what I mean?
I mean, I have a feeling, and I mean, I would say this in game too if we were like just kind of discussing it in front of Strahd regarding this trainer, but I'm sure it's going to get out at some point that we're all competing against each other, and people are going to either interfere or root us on or whatever it may be, so it'll just get more interesting after the first couple of levels to see how we're competing.
Strahd nods and looks down. I was thinking that too. But I hope for the very beginning we can keep it very discreet. So that not a lot of people know. You want to keep your allies so that they don't know who you're associated with. Even though I don't see anything wrong with me. The ignorant will. So I will leave that to your discretion. But I think I will make my leave. I will see you all tomorrow morning. And I will escort you to the All Portal. Have a good night.
Okay, in the morning it is then.
Alright. So we did send the paper bird then?
Yeah, one of us can send it, just saying, hey, like, we'll reach out to you when we're able to get that trainer, but we're going to be a little bit busy for tomorrow at least. Perhaps the day or day after that.
Okay, perfect. So it's still up in the air. You don't have a set schedule yet. We'll just play by ear. All right. It is nighttime right now. Unless you guys want to do anything before the night ends, it's entirely up to you.
I'm gonna go upstairs. Well, actually, I'm gonna make myself a drink, bring it upstairs with me.
What kind of drink do you make?
Miki Special, of course, the cream cherry soda thing that I love.
The
With the
spritay.
yeah.
The spritay, of course.
Yeah,
Shout out to Sarah. And I'm gonna take a bath, and I'm going to try to. I know I really can't talk to my rats, but I'm gonna try to talk to them about what we're going to be doing tomorrow, and try to show, like, I don't know, fighting or something, and point to Bruno, Stella, and who else am I gonna take with me? I didn't decide that yet. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. No worries. You see, like, you were kind of like mimicking fighting and like sword play, and like Winky was trying to like follow your finger, but then he kind of like toppled over because he still has the two eyes, but the one good eye is like
it's not as good.
It's still a little goopy, but it's not infected anymore. So
yep. I think I'm just gonna take Toby with me. So Bruno, Stella, and Toby. We're gonna switch it up.
I love it. Awesome.
And try to tell them that we're gonna go on this big dungeon adventure tomorrow.
Sure. They all kind of like look at you. Like all three of them are very cute. Like just kind of standing in front of the others rats and look at you a little confused. The whiskers kind of twitch a little bit, but then they kind of like circle around your lap and kind of lay down a bit, like in front of you.
Yeah, and I'll pet them all and make sure that they are all like good and clean and ready to take on the tomorrow.
You take good care of your rats. They're very clean, hygienic, no sickness. They're good. Yeah.
Yay.
Anyone else want to do anything?
Oz is going to write a paper bird in a net and kind of explain what's going on.
Okay.
And so, like, if she can't get a hold of us in the next couple days, that's why.
And you go into full detail about this to her?
Kind of broad strokes. Like, I'll tell her that we're going where we're going. But I don't want to, like, do, like, a lot of details just in case it happens to get intercepted. Not that I think that's likely, but just in case.
Okay. So just saying you're going to the Undermountain and that we're going to be going for maybe 1 or 2 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Craig, did you send a letter to Yagra yesterday? I'm trying to remember. I mean, last session, I'm trying to remember. That you needed to speak with her? Very briefly? Oh, sorry, I cannot hear you.
What about now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Yes, I did send a paper bird to Yagra.
Okay. That's what I thought. Because I was getting ready for that. No worries. So I will say, unless Justin or Cal, if you wanted, or anyone else wanted to do anything else, I apologize. Yangra's going to stop by and say hi to you, Craig, as well. I just got to bring up her token for you.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just preparing my spells and equipping all the stuff we had purchased, so...
Okay, perfect. I apologize because like I had it before, but then it just disappeared on me. I can at least print out the handout though, just so we have that. Okay, Yagra. There we go. There you are. Perfect. So, Yagra does not even knock. She just barges right in. And she comes in and gives you just a big old hug, Craig. And I'm just printing out the handout for our lovely people. There you go. Sorry about that. Thank you.
When I hug her, I pick her up off of the floor, like, a little bit.
Sure. Can you make an athletics check for me, please?
23.
23. All right.
Damn.
So 7 foot, half orc. Oh, actually, an orc. She's an orc. Yeah, 7 foot. She comes to you, charging, arms open, and you, Dirty Dancing style, pick her up, like full horizontal. Says, "I missed you so much, handsome. It's been so long. So much has happened.
I hear the.
I want to kiss you.
What was that?
I want to kiss you."
kiss her.
Okay, she grabs you by the face and just plants a big one on you. And gives you a big hug, and her head's on your right shoulder. It's been crazy. It's been really, really insane the past few days.
I hear the Doom Raiders are now defunct.
Well, DeVille's been trying to get it together, and it's been not successful. Yeah, Schemo betrayed us. Fucking Mansoon. And then Istrid, I don't know where Istrid is. No one knows. And then, yeah, Zaraj and Tashlin and DeVille, they're all trying to get together, and DeVille may not need my services anymore, so that's kind of up in the air, too. So, yeah. What's new with you, big boy?
Game.
Yes.
Should I tell her where Istrid is?
Up to you.
Istrid's working.
That's your decision.
I'm gonna tell her. Istrid's working.
Okay,
for Mansion.
let's roleplay it out. Really? Wouldn't surprise me. Well, now I know I don't need to look for her now, because she's found. Great. Well.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not sure how you're gonna react.
Alright. Oh. Is it bad?
No, I mean, it's not about us.
Okay.
DeVille came to us for money.
Oh.
And...
Okay.
Well, the continued operations of the Doom Raiders was dependent on us giving him money.
Oh.
And I didn't feel
So. Oh. She kind of looks down a little shocked, but she kind of like, I guess she's got understanding. She's just trying to find the right words to say and try, because it's a conflict of interest, really, because she's been with this group for a long time, and then she has this newfound love with you. So it's been kind of a mix of emotions with her. She says, "Well, I trust you."
I wanted to be upfront with you about it because I know this affects your livelihood, but at the same time, DeVille's been hostile to me and in the past.
No.
But you had expressed that our relationship wasn't necessarily contingent on me being in the Doom Raiders.
No. That's not it. Yeah, I would love you regardless. You are such a nice man, and you have such a big heart for such being a big guy. And I know you care a lot. I will warn you though. You do not want to cross the veil. He is very, very tricky.
Are you guys having this conversation in the main area? Where like, okay, if I'm like sitting at the bar, so I'm just like, okay, I'm listening. I'm just okay. I just wanted to make sure.
No. With Yagra, she's just like, she's very not observant with all that. She's just like face value, tell it like it is. She continues and says, "Yeah, he can. I know in the past he disguises other people, and would get a leg up on them, and Siraj and Tashlin would help him to finish the job. So you gotta be careful who you trust. Luckily, well, I guess you really can't turn into me, but he would be like 5'8" instead of 7 feet, so it would be a dead giveaway. But just be careful, cause yes.
I promise I will. Be careful.
All right.
In the meantime,
Mm-hmm.
if you are in need of work, we would gladly have you here.
Oh, you talked with everyone?
No, he did
Thank
not.
you.
She
Oh.
just says.
We can talk about this
Oh.
last time. Partially.
And then she kind of turns in the stool, like, no, I'm not saying that I don't want her here, because as sick as this makes me, I am still very happy for both of you. But with our immediate concern for tomorrow morning being a thing now, I don't know that her being here would be the best thing for her. We already know people that we're going to be involved with could get dragged into this, so the safest place she might be is with the other Doom Raiders. For now. Maybe. But that's your decision.
The Doom Raiders are still even a thing. Are they still operating?
Well, they are now, but we're just really fragile. If we don't hear anything within the next couple days, or we can stay afloat, then we're gonna have to have our separate ways. But I don't want to, invade personal space unless you want me to. But
Well,
I would feel more comfortable if everyone's okay with it, because I would love spending time with you, but I don't want to be a bother.
I mean, I'm gonna be in and out of the Undermountain for a while.
And you didn't tell about this before, right? This is the first time you're mentioning Undermountain to her?
First time.
Okay.
I'm just glaring at Craig
Yeah.
from my stool, just...
I trust.
She has her eyes wide open. Go ahead, sorry.
Now, I trust that you are not going to relay that information to anyone.
No, it's just very dangerous. Why are you going down there? She's like looking a little angry, but mostly because of your safety. She's like, why are you going?
I don't have a choice.
I'm sorry, Elder. A lot of people went down there and never came back up.
Well,
It's very, very dangerous.
I think we're made of different stuff, and I think we're gonna be okay.
Made of different stuff. Okay. Alright, I love you, and just be safe. Again, you mean a lot to me. No one's made me feel this way before, so I don't want to lose you. So, if you fucking die, I'm gonna find someone to bring you back to life and then kill you myself.
I'm not gonna die.
Don't
I've
die.
already done that once.
Alright. What?
Never mind. Don't worry about that.
It's the audible sigh from Zymina, just...
I think we should talk about this another time.
Yes.
This is a lot for me right now.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine, and we'll all be fine. Okay?
Alright.
Love
She-
you too.
She gives you a big hug and she says, okay. She just like nuzzles like the right side of your face and gives you another kiss. Alright. Bye, Zymina. Good to see you.
Yagra. Actually, Yagra, I do have a question. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't want to
It's
interrupt
okay.
the moment.
Whoa.
Reveals and all.
Oh, what? Okay.
Craig. No. How much do you guys, being the Doom Raiders, know about Istrahd? Like, does DeVille really know her entire story? Or does he have not much on her?
Everything goes through DeVille. Everything about me, DeVille knows. Istrahd's a bit more tricky, so she could be doing more stuff on the side, especially getting to Mad Mage soon. But DeVille knows a lot about everyone. We all were adventuring party together before we did this. So we were friends. So it made it really hard when she and Schemo backstabbed us.
Well, and then she kind of produces an envelope from her pocket and hands the contents of it to Yagra and just says, well, I think if you hand this to DeVille and let him know that some information we had provided from us to you guys, perhaps maybe you can extort Istrahd for a little more money, seeing as she owes you guys big time.
Oh.
And a little birdie tells me she just came into 5,000 more gold, so God knows she can share.
Oh.
10,000.
10,000. Well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm so bad at this.
you really are.
I am.
Okay. Thank you. I will give this to DeVille. Craig, be careful.
And out of game, you understand I was giving her the envelopes because I made copies of the information I have on Istrahd. Because I haven't done anything with it yet, but I feel like now it could be in someone else's hands, and maybe DeVille will be like, "Oh, that's useful. Like, I'll go after them." You know.
No worries. All
Maybe.
right. Yeah, you never know. Yagra waves goodbye, blows you a kiss, Craig, and she is gone. So you can discuss amongst yourselves if there's anything else you guys want to do in the night, then we can move on to the next day. Excuse me. I've gotten more used to doing that voice now. It's pretty funny.
I was like, it's the drop lip for
It's
me.
the bottom teeth for me.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
I had my face was gonna freeze
I
shut.
can't even do it. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Can't either. I have 2 tiny teeth. Zemina would just say to Krieg, I am sorry. I'm not trying to butt into your relationship, but with what Strahd had just said, we really don't want her or anyone else we know to get into trouble knowing Manshoon and Istrahd are involved. And the Castle Lanterns, knowing that they do whatever it is they do with whatever demons, so she's safer with her own faction for the most part, I think.
Probably right.
And that's less worry for us.
You're most likely
I'm like-
correct.
And don't worry, we have plenty of time, like 2 days worth, where you can go and visit her. So hopefully that's not the only training you're going to be doing, but keep that in mind. And then she'll go up to her room to go to bed. Been a long day.
Definitely. Okay. So, with that being said, you guys are resting for the night. Just pass on by of what the Underbound has in store for you guys, knowing that you are in a life and death situation with the opposite team of people, especially Xanathar, who you've been fighting with this past month, 2 months. It just seems like it never ends, but you have some, like Oz, you have the Scythe now, you have more of an identity of who you are. There's a lot of reveals that are happening. So, next morning happens. You guys have a full rest. Any abilities that you have recharged. People that need to pick out their spells, please pick out your spells accordingly as well. And as you guys get up in the morning, Strahd has... it's actually kind of a black umbrella that's kind of covering him as well. Mm-hmm. A full-on Michael Jackson. And he's there and escorts you guys to the very familiar obsidian-colored horses with his carriage that takes you to the awning portal, which is right here. As you guys get to the awning portal, I don't have your character things out here, but that's okay. We'll just go with it here. There is Durnan that is there, as well as Bonnie. And Durnan nods at you. Bonnie nods to the majority of you. I'm sure, Mikhail, you and Bonnie really had bad tastes from last time you spoke.
I even forgot what it was about.
I haven't.
It was kidnapping that halfling and taking him back to his parents.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the halflings
friend who owned the tavern. Yeah,
was tavern. That's
was
right,
one
and
of the
he was one of.
doppelgangers.
Yep. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Strahd, you guys actually know Strahd actually talks to Durnan, and just from brief conversation, Strahd asks if he was the person who took care of you for, and Durnan nods. And you hear Strahd saying to him, "Don't worry, when I take over Waterdeep, I'll make sure you are spared. Thank you for taking care of my
Yes!
And Durnan gives a large gulp as he nods. Yep. Well, now you know who you are, as he looks up to all four of you. No, there's no more secrets, so... Cool. Alright.
Finally.
No... Yeah, this is good. See you, well, you're one of the people you... Okay, anyways. I'll take you down the well. Let's go. And you guys...
I was kind of looks at me like, would you rather I look like this and I start changing into my actual form?
You know, I've kind of gotten used to it by now. It's nothing surprises me anymore. It's here, let's hop on. And then you see kind of like a makeshift elevator, like a pulley system with a large wooden plank that has you descend down to the bottom of the well.
I was kind of like waves at Bonnie because like they were good friends, and Oz isn't quite sure how she feels at the moment after all that too.
She acknowledges you. There is some tension with everything, especially you would think she knows who the four of you are now, but she still acknowledges you. So she's still being friends with you. You get to the main lobby area of the bottom of the well, and you see Laeral, Xanathar, Victoria and Amalia, Castellanter, Jarlaxle, and Manshun there. And in front of you, you see a desk with some bloody pages, a nice red velvet chair, and an inkwell with a pen. Around the walls, you see various, you think maybe urns of people, maybe? Like, it's hard to tell. Like, there's all different colors, shapes, sizes, engravings. You wonder if these are victims of the Undermountain. And taking them. So, you see a ledger right in front there, and Laeral looks to you and says, "Thank you so much for joining on time. We have begun the first level of the Undermountain. If each of you would be so kindly as to write your name in the ledger, so that Hallister can accept that you are here. This is your first time." Jarlaxle walks up and is just like, "Oh, fine, whatever. Let's just fucking get a Hancock on, right?" All right. And he starts getting the pen, starts writing it, and he goes, "There's no fucking ink, love." He like dips into the inkwell, and the ink is solid. What the fuck are we gonna do with this? And Laeral looks down at Jarlaxle and looks at his fingers. And Jarlaxle goes, "Oh. Alright." He pricks his finger, takes 1 point of piercing damage, and he signs his name with his finger in the blood, and then absorbed. Steps back. All the other ones on the team do the same. Each take 1 point of piercing damage. And they acknowledge each other, and Xanathar says, "Follow me. This will be an easy one." They disappear.
Okay, bye. Have fun. Please die.
And she goes, "I heard that."
Good.
And Laeral stands there and looks at most of you guys. Strahd nods at you for him.
Once Strahd nods at us, Oz is just gonna walk forward.
Yeah, we'll just go right up behind and one at a time, just prick.
Okay. Each of you take 1 point of piercing damage. Your names are signed. And I have you're all on your horses. I'm just going to assume all of you are on your horses for mounted combat until said otherwise.
Correct.
And
Okay.
Strahd, yep. And Strahd says, "Good luck, my family." As you guys descend to the Outer Mountain,
Oh my
we're
god.
gonna get your first level, baby. We're doing this.
First level, baby!
First level, baby.
Shout out to Dan for doing all of this work
Oh, man.
on
Oh,
all
yeah.
of these levels.
Thank
How
you
many
so
maps? How many maps?
So many maps.
So many maps.
So many maps. And the way it's going to work is I have the whole screen blacked out so that my players cannot see the general layout of the dungeon, so everything is going to be very, very surprised and spur of the moment. So, here we go, guys. So, as you are going down the stairs, you reached the bottom of this level here. So, so you see that at the floor, there's a thin layer of sand that covers the floor as well, and there are hanging shields. Dented rusty shields adorn the walls, which are also covered with graffiti as well. Zymina, you notice over here, actually if I can ping, there you go.
Oh, your dice is black, so I only saw the other outline.
There you go, yeah, it's okay. So that corner over there appears to be a secret door.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we can always go into the open or go through that very obvious door over there.
Zymina, I will also say with your passive perception, you hear some slight breathing, and then you hear some footsteps walk away from the secret door as well.
Hmm.
And then you hear nothing.
Do I hear come back? Kind of similar to when we were in Xanathar's lair and we were hearing someone patrol?
Nope, it was far, and then it's also gone as well.
I will relay that to the party, saying, well, someone was spying on us through that door, but they're no longer there, so I guess proceed with caution as we're already being watched.
Super fun.
So much fun.
So much fun!
If you guys look in the sand, you do see 2 iron spikes, an empty wineskin, a tinderbox, and a pair of pants, sized for an adult human.
Wow, so helpful. Put that into the hole.
Are they nice pants?
They are pretty torn. Holes. They're still wearable, but definitely wear and tear. Some kind of like crusty, rusted crimson stains on them. Some tears. You wonder from a beast or something.
Ripped off of a person. Okay.
Mm.
Alright.
Well,
so there is the secret door that was right here that Zymina found with her passive perception. There's also an open door, right, or an open passageway right here.
I will investigate the secret door for traps because the person or creature, I was weirded out by it, so I don't trust that this is not just a secret door.
Sure, roll investigation check for me, please.
Come on, dice.
Guidance?
Natural 20.
Never
Natural
mind.
20.
You know what?
Never mind. Take it back.
It doesn't mean I auto win. Did you?
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It's only a +1 too, so it's a 21.
Roll your d4.
Okay. That's a d6.
Wow.
2, so 23 total.
23, okay.
Critical 23.
Critical 23. You don't notice it being trapped. You do notice a 1-inch diameter hole bored through the wall at a height of 5 feet. So you wonder if it's just like a peephole. Someone could look through it. Also, with the secret door, you do not sense any way to mechanically open it, meaning like there's no keyhole, you don't see any pressure plates, you don't see any type of way to open it naturally. You don't see any levers or any kind.
Interesting. So we'll just say to the party that, I mean, it's just a guess, because I don't actually know what Hollister looks like, but if he is in control of this dungeon, perhaps he's watching us as we progress. Why else would there be a door that we can't open with a 5-foot peephole? 5-foot high peephole.
people.
Can you make Can you just make a straight up intelligence check for me, please, Amina?
I got a +1.
Because you got the nat 20 in the
Yeah.
perception. I want to see if this can help you.
Oh, I rolled a 15. So
Okay.
with the intelligence, it's a 16 total.
Okay. With that being said, since it's not locked mechanically, you wonder if it's magically locked.
Oh, yeah. I guess that would make sense, too.
Anybody got
But I
a knock?
Nope, that's not on my spell list. I'm not a wizard. There's a reason. Well, she'll just turn around and start progressing towards the open hallway, just saying, well, unfortunately, I'm not able to open this door because it's magically locked, but maybe we can come back to it if we ever get, like, a wand of unlocking or whatever can help us here.
Okay. So you guys start progressing through this hall right here as well. And let me know when you guys want to turn. Who wants to go? Who wants to go first? What's the turn order here?
Amina's leading the way, so
I mean, I have no problem doing that with the
I
higher
will
passive
follow
perception.
second. I will follow
Okay.
second.
Okay.
So bold.
Miki, I don't know why. Mikkel's feeling real bold.
Real punchy today.
Real bold.
Not real punchy.
All right. I'm just kind of going where you guys move your characters, so that way I kind of know when you guys will be approaching the next part of the dungeon. So I'm just...
Dan, I like how
Yeah.
you grouped our stuff. Good job.
Yeah, it works
Does
on
that
this
actually
one.
work?
Yeah,
Oh.
Really
Yeah.
well.
the previous
I
map
mean,
it didn't, but this
My
one it
horse is riding me, but it's fine.
does. You're not the only one.
Same.
Okay, that's fine.
I fixed it.
No, you didn't. You're upside down.
Oh no!
Or
All
well,
right.
oop. I mean, I will be traversing kind of slowly, making sure I don't like stop. Well, at least attempt to notice traps as I walk slowly, or trot.
Trot.
I don't know what the terms for horses are. Whatever a slow
There's
pace
walking, there's trotting, there's cantering, and then there's galloping.
is. Okay, so walking.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I mean, I'm trying to be cautious. You know, it's very hard to see everything from up on the horse. You know, I'm not on the ground.
Yeah, I would say just walking would be good.
So I will say this.
Yeah.
I think you may see this as well. Do you see the tokens that just appeared, by the way?
No.
No?
Okay, good.
9.
No worries, want to make sure. Okay, so I would say, so right now, where you are right now, there are bas reliefs. Every 10-foot section of wall has a 9-foot high, 4-foot wide, 3-inch deep, door-shaped recess containing a bas relief carving out of a demon. Each relief depicts a different kind of demon. There is a skeleton right in front of you guys, right here. That is a Kenku skeleton that lies on the floor. One of its thin arms pointing toward a bas relief of a Naufeshni demon on the south wall, which is right here. Whoops. Yep. So, Zymina, you can see there's a secret door here and a secret door here.
I didn't see those pings.
I will reping it, no worries. There's a secret door right here.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't know where they
Wow.
are. If it's in a highlight, or if it's in a.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just
Here?
gonna
There we go.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
right here?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay. Good
Thank you.
guess.
I will also share because I got to be selfie. Yeah. You do see poorly
Oh, thank you.
hiding bugbears behind two of the pillars here. Let me bring this up here. That are kind of hiding
Over here.
Mm-hmm. That are right here. They're kind of hiding behind. And you also see, just barely, there is a snake skeleton right there of a giant constrictor snake that coils up the top half of the northernmost pillar.
Gene.
Mm-hmm.
You said just two bugbears? Or four, two behind each pillar?
two bugbears that are hiding behind pillars. So you see one bugbear here, one bugbear here. That looks like they're just kind of like hiding right now for you, but they are not engaging as of yet.
Okay. I'll kind of like pull back on my horse's reins to kind of face the rest of my family behind me and just whisper to them the potential ambush of the bugbears behind the pillars. Now, we could just outright surprise the surprise and attack them, or maybe we can get them to be scared and just go on about their way. Either way, there could be a trap up there as well, so just proceed with caution, whatever you guys want to do.
As you guys are talking, the bugbears start going south into the dungeon.
Well, scratch that. They went south into the rest of the dungeon.
Okay.
I guess let's just proceed with caution then, so I will avoid the skeleton. Like...
Okay.
What was the Kenku pointing at again?
It was pointing at that secret door at the southern part of the hallway.
I'm sorry. I also did point out the secret doors to you guys. I
love that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you. I was gonna ask.
So if you guys want to open them, you can. I was just paying attention to this area since I saw the bugbear, so I'm kind of observing this area to make sure that nothing's happening over here while you guys, if you do check.
Mikhail will stealthily open this door, the demon door.
Okay, so you're opening the secret door south?
Yes, stealthily.
Okay, roll a stealth check for me, please. And I'm just going to throw this out there. Even if there's enemies or not, I'm still going to be rolling so that you don't know if there's people there.
Work.
That's a 10.
A 10, okay. Good to know. All right, so you open the door. Let me reveal this for you. If I can. There you go. There you go. And as you go through that area right there, it's a little rocky, kind of more like a cave. And it's leading into an open area here.
Okay. I will relay that to the group and say there's another way that we can go. Looks kind of like a secret tunnel.
Oz wants to do the same for the other secret door.
Okay. You want to roll a stealth check for me, please?
Yeah.
Or are you just... Okay, go for it.
That's an 18 plus... Wait, I need my other character sheet. Stealth check, not sleight of hand. Yeah. 18 plus 2... 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, sounds good. I will reveal this to you, and then I will get to Mikhail's first.
Okay.
So, Mikhail.
Yeah,
So, when you open the secret door, it opens to reveal an empty 10-foot square cubicle with a 5-foot wide tunnel of rough hewn stone leading away from it. Tunnel descends slightly until it reaches the end right here. And it smells like a sewer.
Oh, what a familiar smell.
Mm-hmm.
I will relay that.
Okay. You haven't gone in the room yet. You just kind of went to the end of it and gone back.
Yep,
Okay.
I just kind of peered in and saw everything. I'm not going anywhere without anybody else because no.
Okay.
Same. Yeah.
Oz, when you are in the northern room here, you see a sword stand right in the middle of the room. So an unadorned wooden armor stand rests in the middle of the room with a faintly glowing long sword stabbed into it. At the base of the stand lie the skeletal remains of a hand amid stains of dried blood. You also hear echoes of distant voices occasionally filling the room, emanating from a 10-inch long, 5-inch wide vents in the ceiling. And then you guys have the secret door, and as well that you just went through. Can you roll a history check for me, please, Oz?
Ooh.
Sure can. Ooh, that's another 18.
Okay.
Consistent.
From your time here in Waterdeep, it sounds kind of like vendors or just casual talking conversation in the city. So you wonder if the vents go up to the streets of Waterdeep, as you can kind of hear the public.
Okay.
Yeah. So it seems more like not just like voices in your head, but just voices of general public that are on the surface of the city.
I share all of that with the party.
Okay. Sounds good. So I'll let you guys figure out what you guys want to do. You have a southern room that hasn't been explored yet, and then you also have the sword in the middle of the room with the dry blood around it and the hand. So, and you have this whole area right here. So let me know what you guys want to do.
Does the hand seem too sketchy, Oz?
Is it like a flesh hand or like a bone hand on the sword, Dan?
Sure.
I mean, there's blood, so
it's skeletal remains of a hand.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting.
I mean, nothing's moved so far, but that doesn't really mean anything. And I can hear the streets, so also it's glowing, but
Mhm.
Yeah,
You
who doesn't
think,
want a glowy sword?
It's shedding dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Well, if you're so interested in grabbing it, you could always go up and test it, Mikil.
Well, you know what, Zymina? I stood by a door and had one of those really creepy guys almost eat my brain out. So I'm a little afraid to touch the glowy sword, if I can be frank with you.
I mean, who doesn't want a glowing sword, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I also, because you said the skeletal hand is still on the handle of the blade, right?
Yeah, it's basically at the base of the stand lie the skeletal remains of a hand amid stains of dried blood, and it rests in the middle of the room. And with the sword into the armor.
I would like to investigate for traps.
Okay.
Maybe it got blown up.
Roll investigation, please.
Oh. I'm very, very interested in the sword. I'm distracted. I rolled a 2. So that's a 3 total.
Wow.
I mean...
Oz also wants to investigate it.
It doesn't really seem that peculiar to me, I guess. It's just a sword in a room, really.
That is +0. Okay, that's a 9.
We're not the investigators.
Nope.
I'll roll as well.
Okay.
We all get one chance. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes
once
in a lifetime.
I was just gonna go back towards the door to keep an eye out in the hallway.
16.
Okay. 16. Okay. From what you see, the sword looks pretty easy to remove if need be. The dim light is there for 10 feet. Doesn't really like there's like a lot left. You think the skeleton hand on the floor belonged to like it looks orcish? It was kind of like the race of the dead hand. So it's a pretty big hand.
I mean, Craig, if you feel okay about it, you could pick it up. We could put it in the hole.
I'll try and retrieve it.
Okay, so you're pulling the sword out?
Yeah.
Okay, so you start pulling the sword out, and it's very easy. You get it out, and all of a sudden it poofs and is back where it was before.
Oh. Try again.
Alright.
Try
That was
again.
unexpected.
Like, it literally just disappears from my...
It like teleported.
Okay.
Yep, within like a couple seconds. If you have it, and then back to where it was before.
I'll try it again.
Okay, you pull it out again, and same thing. Goes back.
Here, Craig. Mikil tosses the hole and says, "Do it really quick and just put it in really quick, because it's in another plane."
Okay, I'm gonna try and stick it in the hole really quick before it...
Great. So you pull it up, and within like a second, goes back. Like as soon as you like to but to dip it in there, or throw it in there, even mid-air, goes back.
Aww. Okay, that was fun.
Maybe it's. I mean, maybe it's not the sword. Maybe
There's another
it's
door in there. Do we want to check out?
Door?
Yes, I apologize. There is another door here.
Dan.
I'm sorry.
Maybe it's not the sword that's doing it. Maybe it's the weapon holder that's pulling it back in place.
Could be.
Okay.
I'm not
You guys
terribly
up-
bothered about it.
Are you opening the door?
Yes, I will very carefully and secretly open the door.
Are you doing stealthily?
Yes.
Okay, roll stealth check.
14 plus 2 was 16.
All right, here we go. Takes you back to...
Wow. So nice. Is there an opening up at the top, Dan? The
There
hallway?
is.
Okay.
Yep. Doing that for you right now.
Dan, what is the sword stuck in exactly?
Sure. The sword is stuck in an adorned wooden armor stand.
Can I...
That is...
Sorry.
Mhm.
Can I destroy the stand?
Sure. So you destroy the stand. It's pretty much like you get your hammer out, like your meat tenderizer. You smash it into a whole bunch of pieces. The sword has not moved.
Okay, can I... I'm gonna try and take the sword again.
Okay.
Let's see.
Take the sword again. Goes back.
Like, literally exactly in the same place,
Same place.
without
Mhm.
the stand holding it up.
Exactly.
I think it's just time to move on, Craig.
At the base of the stand lie the skeletal remains of a hand, amid the stains of dry blood.
I think I'm gonna move on.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So you guys have a little bit more to explore. You do have a northern area here as well that kind of has a left and the right hallway. You have this southern area here. You haven't stepped into this room yet, but there are also some stairs here as well, and stairs here. I can bring that up for you a little bit.
So there's skeletal remains here.
The skeletal remains are right here. This is of the boa constrictor that's wrapping around the pillar. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go back to the remains of the Kenku.
Sure.
And honestly, because I think it's freaking hilarious, and I don't know that Mikil will think it is either, but I'm just gonna cast Animate Dead on the corpse.
Yes,
Or
I
the
was thinking
skeleton.
about that too.
Were you?
Okay.
On the snake?
No,
No,
I can't do the
Kenku.
snake. It has to be.
Oh, on the Kenku. Sorry.
It has to be
I'm
a
so sorry.
humanoid, yeah. So, Animate Undead. The spell creates an undead servant. Choose a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium or small humanoid within range. The spell imbues the target with foul mimicry of life, raising it as an undead creature. The target becomes a skeleton if you chose bones, or a zombie if you chose a corpse. The DM has the creature's game statistics, which I could also look up, Dan.
Okay.
On each of your turns, you can use a bonus action to mentally command any creature you make with this spell within 60 feet of you. If you control multiple creatures, you command all or any of them at the same time, issuing the same command to each one.
Mhm.
You decide what action the creature will take and where it'll move during its next turn, or you can issue a general command such as to guard a particular chamber or corridor.
Is it speak with dead?
Huh?
Is it speak with dead?
No, animate dead.
Animate dead. Okay. Sorry.
Oh yeah. I'm just creating bones out of talking. It's fine. Listen.
Okay, and you do have the stats of your creature, right?
Yeah, I'll just look up the basic skeleton stats. Yeah.
Perfect.
Just so you know, it's a long spell. But so you know, the creature is under my control for 24 hours, after which it stops obeying any command you've given it to. To maintain control of the creature for another 24 hours, I must cast the spell again. It reasserts your control over up to 4 creatures you have animated. So I can cast this up to 4 times, unless I cast it higher level, which just controls more than one at an initial time. So
no worries.
That's one level 3 spell slot, so you know.
I'm going to change this to Kenku Skeleton so I know what this is. And then I'm going to give you control of this, if I can. Oh, I can't. Darn it.
You can create another token, like a random person token or something, if you'd like.
Yeah, let me just get a picture here for you, and then I'll give it to you.
And then I'm going to make this so much easier for you, because I'm just going to have it be in front of me and open doors and stuff, so you don't have to worry about being stealthy.
No,
it's all about saving time. Oh, cute.
Thanks. Do that.
Okay.
Kenku Skeleton. Controlled by myself and Zymina. Save. Perfect. And I think you can move it. Feel free to try to move it.
Let me see. I can. I sure can. Blessed.
There you go.
Okay. So I just infused a skeleton with like a red aura that comes out of my necklace, and it just almost makes, it makes a red bone skeleton. Let's just do that. It's a red bone skeleton, but it has that Kenku shape, so it's awkward and short.
Yep. It's kind of hunched over as well, and as you see, like the eye sockets over there now have like red beady eyes attached to it, and you see the beak
just bones,
kind of like moving around.
You see the skeletal beak just open up occasionally, just agape.
Yep.
And close.
So now
I want to name him Michael.
Okay.
You say that out loud?
I say it jokingly as I make eye contact with you, Miko. And then I say, we don't care about it having names.
Alright, so you have Michael out there right now. Anything else you guys want to do? Yeah, like it's a little unsettling, but this is the first time you've used Animate Dead as Zymina, and the whole crimson magic that you have lightly enshrouds the bones as just slowly just assembles, and even the head kind of spins on a little bit like Jack Skellington vibes as it locks in place, and you have that all set for you right now.
Great.
Work.
Yeah.
Great.
Perfect.
All right.
All right.
Cool. Did anyone else want to try the sword, or are we going to move on from the sword?
I'm fine moving on.
I'm done with the sword.
Okay.
Mikil's is shiny something else.
Fair enough. So do we want to go to the north? Do we want to go through the south? Do we want to go to the west?
Do we want to check out that tunnel, or do we just want to leave it?
The sewer tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
I'm okay with leaving the sewer tunnel alone because it smells like ass. And the last time we were in a sewer tunnel was not great.
Yeah, said the one that could climb on the walls and not have to get themselves. What did we have? Poison?
Plague?
Sickness? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Sewer plague. I'm just gonna have my
Whatever.
skeleton go into this area here. So it's gonna walk down the steps and in between the pillars.
Okay. Sure. Michael is in the area, walking around the pillars, not triggering anything, nothing that you notice with traps or anything.
Nice. So I will be following, like, in the same path that Michael is taking, just so that he obviously will trigger things before I do.
Of course. So, what you notice is on the southeast wall right here, you do see the words, certain death this way, that are carved in common, with an arrow pointing toward the southern accent. A certain death this way. It's down there. And you hear dogs barking. I'm kidding.
Those bugbears.
I know, bugbears though.
My bad.
That's okay. No, that's fine. But yeah, certain death this way, and it's pointing south.
Interesting. Michael,
The way the bugbears
go
went.
check it out. Check out that barking, Michael. Michael?
Get out, Michael!
Are you investigating, Zaimir, or just kind of looking around? What are you doing?
I'm passively looking right now,
Got you.
but I'm sending Michael to the south corridor to go up the steps.
Okay. Sounds good. You notice it's just leading to another further long hallway, which out of game reveals to another map.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Good to know. What about the western corridor here that I'm at the base of?
Sure. Are you having Michael go through that, or I see. Never mind.
I'll just do it myself. I'll go up and
Okay.
look.
Sure thing. So over there.
Because we don't see any letters on the walls for this one, do we?
Not from that area. So as you walk in, you see something like mirrors, hollow mirrors, niches, each 3 feet deep, line the north and south walls. Mounted on the back wall, inside each one is a large oval glass mirror in a heavy stone frame. 16 mirrors in all.
Ugh.
And you notice in the middle here, there is the blackened end of a burnt-out torch that lies on the floor in the middle of the corridor.
Okay, I'm telepathically commanding Michael to come back over a little shambles
Sure.
and start walking down this hallway.
Michael bobbles back and forth, and he's just walking back.
Mhm.
I picture
So,
him like Skelly from Hades.
I can see that.
So you do see 2 mirrors here as well. It
Okay.
looks like normal mirrors.
And nothing is happening as he's walking down the hallway by the burnt-out torch.
Nothing happening with Michael over there.
Interesting. Well, guys, there's a weird hallway of mirrors, and I'm just kind of looking at the 2 mirrors. Like, I'm looking from left to right, seeing if there's anything weird about these mirrors. I know you said they're normal mirrors, but I mean, are they though?
Are they?
They look like normal mirrors.
Should we check out what's on the north hallway before we get sucked into these mirrors?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Also, I think maybe going through the sewer will get us to the other map too. I don't know. I don't want to go
Maybe.
through them, but you never know.
All right. So you see this, and you also see this.
So many options. No wonder you said there's so many maps.
Right? They
Yes.
really like their hallways.
Holy long hallways for drink of water. Is this
For
a
two-
door in front of us, Dan?
No, I'm sorry, that is not. That is a
Okay.
solid wall.
That's a wall.
That's a wall.
You go right, I go left.
I guess so. Sure.
And you both get teleported to new maps. Never see you again.
Okay. So you're going to the end over here, Mikhail?
Yep, to the right.
Okay. Craig, Zymina, where are you going?
I'm by this room over here. While I'm waiting for them to come back, I'm gonna send Michael to go pull out the sword just because I'm bored and I'm like, you know what? You never know.
Okay. You see Michael get his bony hands, pull out the sword, and goes back.
It's so
Um,
entertaining.
I
It
will
is.
say, Ozza will get to you in a second. Mikhail, you're going to the farthest right as well, just to check that out.
I'm gonna go as far
Oh.
until I hit trouble.
Lovely.
Okay, I'm going based off of your character movement.
Fair enough.
There.
There you go.
You
Wow.
take it. 10d10 psychic damage.
There's a door right here, and then an empty hallway here.
Oh.
I'll stealthily open the door. Okay, after
Okay.
Oz. Yep.
I will go with Oz now. Here we go. So it's.
That was anticlimactic.
I know, right?
I was like, oh god, something's gonna happen.
So are you walking? Oh, actually, no. Here, let me reveal the area here. Do you see this?
Mm-hmm.
You see a 50-foot square room with 5 pillars made of mortared humanoid bones.
Good, more anime dead.
You also... actually, can you roll a perception check by me? Perception check, please. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I think I can. That is 22.
22.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. So what you also notice, luckily for you, is... You have not been noticed by them yet, but you see 2... Oh, whoops.
Oh
God,
no.
are they shaping
Yeah.
mounds?
That's what I thought.
No.
Wait, what
You
did
notice
say?
2
Oh.
growls that are hovering in their alcoves to the north and the east.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak back down the hallway and come back down here.
Can you make a stealth check for me, please?
Oh boy.
That's a 12.
And could you please put your character back where you were before, please?
Shoot.
I think you were like right here, yes. As you start moving, one of the girls got a nat 20.
No.
And perceives you as hungry for you. I need...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll have everyone roll initiative, please. I mean, it's up to...
I'm gonna pull out my Rocky Talkie and be like, this is what's going on.
I'll give it to you as soon as you saw them. Let me bring up the turn order here.
Oh.
Well, at least the
I
horses
mean-
have movement of 60.
Right?
True.
Oh, thank God.
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse.
Yes.
That's the name of your
what?
horse?
Why
No,
No.
it's the name of my horse.
Is it?
Hell yeah.
Fine, mine is Chartricia.
That's bitch. That is my color. That is my color.
Okay.
Lime green.
Stop
There we go.
rolling your eyes at me. Stop it.
Oh, it's grouped together, so your horse acts on your turn, so I'll just...
Okay.
Alright.
Boy, it's so great to have a +2 to initiative now.
Mm-hmm.
Love that for you.
Love that for you.
Even though we finally got your ducks right after all those times.
Oh my
Those
God.
+2s
Yeah, I
really could have
apologize
helped.
about that.
Really, really.
And let me actually bring out the handout for our players so that they can see it. So it is a brain-beaked creature with tentacles coming out. If you remember when you were in Xanathar's lair, that one drow that you guys were hunting down had this with him.
Right,
Yeah.
I remember.
Yes.
So cute.
That's a no bird. Nope.
Nope.
You
bird.
know, I wonder if this area is something Xanathar has explored already, or it's part of his own little underworld area, because why would these things be there?
I mean, he
It's
said it was
easy.
going to be really easy when he said he was going to do it.
Well, they rolled really low on initiative, so
Oh.
I'm just entering your horse stats here too, so that I'll just put that so it's on the same turn. All right, and we're just waiting on Craig, I think. Even though they sensed you right away, Oz, they were like they're being really slow.
Oh, something's actually down here.
Perfect. All right. Sorts. Perfect. All right.
Are these Grell smaller than our mounts?
They're both medium sized.
So yes.
Yeah.
Is that what it says? Is that what Mountain Combatant said?
Yeah, warhorses are large beasts.
It says that you have advantage on melee attack rolls against any unmounted creature that is smaller than your mount.
Let me see.
So then, yep. Then if they're smaller than a large, yeah.
They're large, right?
The warhorses are, yes, they're a large beast.
Okay. Yeah. Then I think for just stat reasons, like I just put them as 5 feet. But yeah, we can do that. That's fine.
You don't have to. Yeah, that would take up too much space.
Yeah, so we'll just say yeah for that. Plus they're the horsemen of the apocalypse. Yeah, let's just fucking do it. Okay. First up is Dymina.
Wow.
Oz, I think you used the walkie-talkie, but you didn't yell it out, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, Dymina, you hear nothing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think Craig has the other walkie, right? Rocky?
No.
You have the Rocky. I do not have it, so okay.
Mhm.
Right.
I know nothing's
For
going
me.
on.
So Craig hears it right when the initiative starts. So Zymina, anything you want to do on your turn? Are you going to try to pull the sword again?
While I'm pulling the sword, I would like
Yes.
to do an Arcana check, because this is just like I'm waiting for them to come back still. So I'm like, I might as well,
Sure.
try to figure this out while I'm waiting.
Roll an Arcana.
It's a sword of infinite magnetism. Oh. D20, go. Oh, okay. An 18 plus 1, so 19.
19. So it does seem magical in nature. The type of magic you're not sure of. Could you just do a religion check for me, please?
Oh. Only good aligned characters can pull this out.
I did not say that.
10, which I think is also intelligence, and I'm not proficient in religion, I don't think. So 11.
Okay, I would say it's not too hard. With the combination, it's magical. You kind of wonder if it may be maybe a curse. Not too sure of just having it just go back to its original wielder. So like it may be magically. It's the teleportation is magical, definitely. But you think that whatever it is, like if it's getting pulled away, it just goes back to it, being a magical sword and all.
Interesting.
Yep.
I guess I'll just use my remaining movement. 5. Well, I guess I have a lot. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And end my turn next to Craig, because I'm waiting for them in the hallway, but I'm not, obviously don't have a reason to go all the way up, so I'm there, and that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Mikhail. Mikhail, yes.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry. Before we get into this, can we take our break? Because I have to pee so bad.
Sure. We will take our break.
Sorry.
We'll take our break. We'll be back in like maybe 5 minutes.
So sorry,
Okay.
everybody. Thank you
Thanks,
so
guys.
much.
All right.
All right, BRB.
Yep. Floor, all that. Okay. Cool. Let me know when you are all ready. All right, great. We are back.
Woo! Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you guys. We are back now. We are all set. Zaymina just ended their turn, right? With you and your horse. Perfect. So now next up is Mikhail. Mikhail, you are in this area right here.
Yeah.
There is a door to your left, and then there is an open hallway down here.
I will stealthily do the door.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me, please. And you're opening the door, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But I'm not going in. I'm just opening it and stealthily opening it to see what's inside.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. That is a 24.
24. Okay.
I'm so stealthy.
Come on, Dex.
Okay, well, I will say this, Kimarie. I think it's great that you rolled a high stealth.
Oh,
No,
no.
I'm having flashbacks.
Oh, jeez. What's that?
You see vampires in there.
I will very quietly as possible close the door and walk away.
Okay.
Strahd, control your vampirelings.
As you get in there, you see about 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 9 vampires. Looks like they
Wow.
were waiting for like someone to come through the door, but luckily they were distracted, and you were so quiet that out of those 9 rolls that I did, none of them detected you.
Thank you, Dan.
Not the 9
You're
rolls.
Thanks,
These
You're
are
welcome.
full-blown
We're set.
vampires, not vampire spawn, right?
You don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
They seem to be vampires.
Praise
You're
the
welcome.
ball. I'll do a little praise ball thing
A
after.
little praise ball. All right.
I
I'll add that as a bonus action.
Paul's version of.
Did you
Yes,
want
whatever
to...
it is.
And also, I like that because I don't have to add them to the combat. Did you want me to? Would you want to move?
Yeah, I'll just be like, oh hell no, and I'll
Mhm.
just go back to the middle. Hold on, I have to count now.
Okay.
Well, you get like what, 60 feet with the
Mhm.
horses?
We're so mobile.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
The
so that's-
horses are good. The horses are
that's-
good.
so good.
That's 60 where I'm at right now, so I'll
Yep.
just
Each square is 5 feet. I'm
hang out
putting that in.
here.
Okay. Okay. Next up is Oz. Oz, you saw the growls, and you went into your walkie-talkie, and you let Craig know. They have not followed you yet, but most likely they will. They have rolled a really low initiative, so that was good. So it is your turn.
It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Ooh. Well. Okay. It's seen me, but it's not doing anything yet. Is what you just said, yes?
It sees you, and it screeches, kind of looking like it's hungry and wants to eat you.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just not their turn yet.
Well,
Kimarie, you got so
man.
lucky with that roll. I swear.
I'm
I was like, oh
shaking
my gosh.
in my boots right now. I am literally just. Of course, it's me. Mikil just knows how to find the danger.
I was like, oh my gosh, they're actually gonna open the door.
One of the bad skills.
Mhm.
I want good skills.
Okay. Good talk. Oz
Thank
is
you.
gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Wait, which Grell is it?
Well, I'll say this one, they both know your presence. This is the one that saw you with the nat 20. This is the other one that sees you after this one screeched. So, the
Got
Eastern
it.
one, yeah. So they both know that you're there.
Got it. In that case, then I'm gonna cast it on this one. Toll
Okay.
the Dead. You
Okay.
point at one creature you can see within range, because once they see me, I'll just step out.
Sure.
And the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. and if it's missing any of its hit points, it takes a d12.
Okay.
But we're at 5th level, so that's up to 2d8.
All right. So it has all of its hit points still, but for a Wisdom saving throw, it got a 7. So I think that fails. So it takes that 2d8 necrotic, right?
14. Yeah, it has to get 14. 2d8 is correct.
Okay.
And that is going to be 5 plus 1, 6 points of damage.
Sure.
And then as a bonus action... Yeah, as a bonus action, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right.
And have my Spiritual Scythe show up next to my real scythe. Actually, I'm gonna have it come like out here, so it's closer. So big.
No.
Oh, wow.
I had to do this with everything. Yeah. 1 second here, folks. Do that. Do that. Do that. I'll give you control. Okay, you should be able to move it now.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and then my warhorse is going to hold their turn unless something comes within
5 feet?
Yeah.
Do a hooves attack?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're still going to be on your horse the entire time unless stated otherwise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Awesome. Sounds good. All right, that is the end of Oz's turn. Great job. Yeah, as you had the bell come out, it was like a black obsidian bell. Then when it was ringing, some black feathers came out around it too, caused a little bit of damage to it. Craig, it's your turn. You hear from your sending stones. Oz's. What do you say to Craig, Oz?
Just that there's a couple growls in here, and they saw me. So.
Okay. There you go, with Craig with that information. What would you like to do? Oh, I cannot hear you. I'm sorry.
I think you're muted. Oop, something happened. Hey,
yep,
yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay.
All right, what would you like to do?
With the horses, can we move more than we would on foot?
You can. Yeah. So if you're on your horse, it is the horse's speed, and if you use an action to dash, it would be double that, but you would use your action.
Okay. I'll use my action to.
Actually, you know what? You can use I will say this. You can use the horse's action to dash.
Okay.
Not your own personal action. Because the horse has his own action and you have your own action. So the horse can dash, it just won't be able to attack, but it can move twice the speed on its normal turn if you want to do that.
I'll do that.
Okay. And the warhorse stats, they move 60 feet, so it can move 120 feet if you want to do that. I know it is a lot of squares. It's a big ass dungeon, guys. Yeah. Perfect. I didn't count. Is that 120 feet? Okay. Cool. All right. Oh, I cannot hear you again. Sorry. Oh, I heard foot right. What was that?
Oh my god.
Sorry, one more time.
The squares are 5 foot.
5 foot, yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright, yeah, that's where I made it. I can't really
do
anything else.
So that's where you're at right now?
I'm done.
Up to you. Okay. Do you want to hold an action or anything, or do you want to step off your horse and go, or what would you like to do? I just want to. I cannot hear you again. I'm sorry.
I'll stay on my horse for right now.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much, Dennis. It is now the Grell's turn. The Grell can. I got you. Has a speed of 10, but also fly 30 feet. So we're gonna do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna go here. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So,
Uh-oh.
yep. So, the Grells are going to attack, I will say... Now, yes, go ahead.
My horse was holding a turn till I came within 5 feet.
Yep, that is right. I was sorry,
Cool.
I was just moving. Yep, so,
Cool.
the first one was here, the one that you damaged. If you want to do that one, you can, or if you want to do the other one, that's fine.
Probably the one that I already damaged.
Okay, go for it. So, roll to hit with your horse.
Right. My dad. 6, 17. 17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. Damage 2d6.
And plus 2d6 cold. Of your horses. Make sure you get it.
Ooh. That was a 2 and a 1, and then 12 points of cold damage. So,
Oh, nice. Perfect.
2,
good job.
3, plus
So 3
4,
bludgeoning.
7 points of bludgeoning, 12 points of cold.
You rolled 2 6s on the cold?
I did!
Wow! That's great.
Yeah.
All right. That was a big one, yeah.
I love how Dan's like, that will never happen.
No, I mean, that's like Monopoly dice. Like, that's good.
Right?
Yeah.
Woo!
Perfect. Wow, that did a good amount. Definitely was reeling from that. You see some of its tentacles kind of like get a little bit of frostbite as well.
Nice.
The Grell is not happy with that. So for combat's sake, wherever your character, your own personal character is where you will be, not the horse itself. So like you are right to the east of this Grell right here. Excuse me.
Got
So
Okay.
So pretty much the
Gotcha.
space above Oz is open.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Just want to make
Okay.
sure. Okay.
Good, good thing to say.
So, yeah, this one right here to the left is going to try to attack you twice. Once with its beak. To try to peck you.
Crap.
That's a 21 to hit.
No.
Uh-huh. And you take 8 points of piercing damage. And it is also going to try to hit you with its tentacles.
Oh no, not the tentacles.
Oh no.
that
happened last
is-
time?
Hit points.
What was that?
I have temporary hit points written down on my character sheet for some reason. So, erase that.
Okay.
8 points of
I don't know
damage,
what-
you said?
Yes, that is correct. And then the tentacles, that was a 10 to hit you. Which misses.
10 does not hit.
No. Okay.
Cool.
And I will also say, the NPCs are going to attack you unless you say you wanted to attack your horse.
Got it.
Before I roll the dice.
Okay.
Because you can force attack targeted at your mount. To target you instead. Oh, actually, wait. You can force an attack targeted at your mount to target you instead. So if they're attacking you directly, it isn't vice versa. Got you.
Oh, we have advantage on melee attacks too. Okay.
Yes. Yep. And I apologize, I'm learning this too. So the Grell is going to attack your horse, actually. I'm going to try to do a tentacle attack on your horse.
Nope. I wanted to attack me.
Okay, that is a 23 to hit you with the tentacles.
Yeah.
Damn, Dan.
Yeah,
Okay.
that hits.
Yes.
Damn.
You take 9 points of piercing damage as you just feel it just getting to your left arm. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Can do. That's a 14.
14. Okay. You save. You feel your body tensing up a little bit, but you shake it off. And that is the end of the girl's turn. It is now top of the round with Xymena.
Okay. So I will have my horse use its dash action, and seeing Craig run off, and I can move to here. I was counting, that's why I had that blank face.
Yeah, no worries.
And I'm just like, oh, not these things again.
You just see the beak coming out, and they're just hovering with their tentacles. And being a good spell.
And I don't want to use a regular spell, so I'm just going to cast Chill Touch on the one directly to Oz's left.
Sure.
So the one that has been damaged, so it would be this one.
Yes.
So I have to make an attack roll. Let's do roll. What is it? Does a 14 hit?
It does. Yep.
Yay! 2
Yay.
damage.
Isn't it nice? Level 5 now. Get those cantrips.
They are very nice. Wow. Okay, so base is 12 points of damage plus 1 extra damage from my sickle. So it takes 13 points of magical.
Did you guys buy that?
I did.
Okay, because I don't know if we talked about getting magic items before the stream with what everyone discussed.
I assumed that we were beforehand, but if we did not buy them before this dungeon,
I will say not right now because I don't think we came to a consensus before the meeting.
you guys waited too long. Damn you.
Yeah.
And it's 12 damage.
12 damage for now. Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks for ignoring my message.
So it's looking pretty rough right now.
That's my turn.
Okay. All right. No worries. Next up is Mikhail.
That's me.
That is you.
I'm just gonna keep making my way down the hallway.
Dang it all. I gotta unequip all this now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Dude, what was the communication after I talkied about the girls?
Well, Craig, did you mention anything to Xymena when you left?
I mean, I followed him because he ran off in a huff, so he didn't say anything. But I just assumed he wouldn't be running out of nowhere.
And you see the grill, so that's fine. I don't think Mikhail knows yet, but
I do not.
But you heard. I would say you did hear Craig and the horse and the other horses too.
Okay.
Getting there, so you can go wherever you need to go.
Yeah, I'm at 50, 55, 60. There I am. Oh, I can dash with my horse.
Yeah. Xymena, also, you do have Michael if you want to command Michael to follow you too. So we'll make sure.
That's, well...
Yeah.
I think he's outside of my 60-foot range, so he would have followed me. 5, 10.
Yep.
Here.
Yep, just want to make sure you have that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I have dashed. And...
Okay.
Wait, so
With
can I
your
hold
horse,
an action since I dashed with my horse?
If you dashed with your horse, that does require an action to do that with your horse.
Okay. With my
But
horse.
if you want to hold an action of your own self, then you can definitely do so. With your own character, Mikhail character.
Or I could just, or could, I'm sorry, this is all really confusing for me.
That's okay.
Or, cause I have a horse.
Yeah.
So can I take an action to attack, or do I have?
Yeah. So you have your characters, and then you have the horses, both of which are separate actions. You control the horse on your turn, but they're two separate. It's like an animal companion type of thing, right? So your horse uses its action to dash, so it can't use the action. But you, as Mikhail, still have your action, bonus action, and your base movement too. That was just all the horse.
Damn. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool. I'm just gonna shoot this grell with my crossbow.
Okay, roll the hit.
A 25.
Yes.
Oh.
Very good shot. Very good.
Pew!
That is 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. You kind of get it like right in like one of its like nostrils or like orifices like by the beak, and it's bleeding and it's screeching.
Super fun.
Troll boogies.
You said 7 damage, right?
Yes, 7.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It is
Thank
still
you.
up. Mm-hmm. Anything else on your turn? Oh, I cannot hear you. Mikhail, is there anything else you
Yeah,
want to do?
no, sorry, I'm talking to
Okay.
myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to myself. No, I am good for now.
Okay, sounds good. Oz, it's your turn.
Cool. I am going to swing at him with my scythe.
Okay, the one to your left.
Yes.
Okay, roll the hit.
Oh no, that's a 2.
Plus.
Never mind.
Plus.
2. I don't know.
We have your modifier and your proficiency
Okay.
bonus.
So, and it's strength based, right?
Hmm.
Slashing. Yeah. Okay. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6.
6 does not hit, unfortunately. Swing, and the growl kind of levitates up a bit, and you miss.
Alright, fine. But I still have my other scythe,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna attack this one.
With your bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay. And the one that's not been hit yet, right? The one that's north of you? Okay. Roll to hit that, please.
Alright. Sorry, I'm just double checking the.
No worries.
Alright. Oh, you know what? We have advantage on melee attacks, don't we?
Mhm. Yes.
Alright.
We do.
I didn't do that. I didn't roll that with my other attack.
Okay.
With my scythe.
I'll allow it for this time.
We're learning, Dan.
I know, I'm learning too. It's
We're
all good.
learning.
It's all good. No worries.
Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome.
That was a 16 plus
that hits.
4.
Yep.
Woo!
Holy
Yep, that
crap.
hits.
Okay.
And that was for the bottom one, right? That you were trying to hit the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
So then we've got 2d4. I hate finding d4s, they're so unwieldy.
Wait,
Ooh.
2d4?
For my scythe?
Is this for your Grim Reaper scythe?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure, okay.
I mean,
Is it
that's...
also deals 1d6 necrotic damage on a
Yes.
successful hit? Okay,
Yep.
want to make sure. I
Yeah,
heard 2d4,
but I
I'm like,
took-
right. Okay.
Well, yeah, I took the 2d4 off of the scythe stat block. The regular
Oh, yeah.
one.
Yeah, okay, just want to make
because
sure.
It didn't give me much information.
No worries, I just want to make sure that you got the full damage that you deserve. So, okay.
So 6 plus 1d6 necrotic is 3. So 9 points total.
9 points. It is really, really low.
Woo!
You cleave it, and
And
you just
then-
you feel like the Raven Queen's presence just like going up your arm, as it just seems so natural to you now, and
Nice.
you just the growl looks like it's gonna die pretty soon. Mhm.
Cool.
Using a bonus action for the spiritual weapon on the top growl.
Yes.
Okay. Roll the hit for that, please.
3 plus. What? That's not going to hit. It was
Nope, that does not hit, unfortunately. Yeah, try and but it did not work.
Okay. And then from the warhorse, I'm just gonna do a hooves again.
On which one?
The bottom, the one that's right next to me.
Okay, sounds good.
19 plus 6.
Yep.
25.
Yeah, it definitely hits for damage.
Nice.
2d6. No. Yes. Yeah. So 5 plus 4 is 9. And then 2 points of cold damage. So 11 points total.
So 9 points of bludgeoning, 2 points cold. As your horse kind of revs up and you're like hanging on, it uses all of its weight to get on top of the growl and smash its brain down, and just all of its juice just explodes. It is dead.
Gross.
And the horse kind of trots as like the little residue from the brain matter is sticking to its hooves. It is dead.
Woohoo! Yay!
All right. End of your turn, Oz?
Yes.
All right. Craig, it's your turn. Oh, I cannot hear you.
What about now?
Yep, we're good. Thank you. All right. I cannot hear you again. I'm sorry. I assume you're attacking with your war. Kimarie, could you help me? Like attacking with the. Okay. Okay, no worries.
Okay, now go, Dennis.
I'm attacking with Warhammer.
With your meat tenderizer. Yep.
That's 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Um, 22 damage.
22. All right.
There he is. He's back. He's back, everybody. I did 7.
Oh my gosh.
All of you are good in your own things. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Craig is really good at smash.
Not smash.
Creek smash.
Quick smash. All right. I think you can attack again, right? If I remember.
Yes.
Level
Okay.
Oh my god! Level.
Durr.
Making sure.
He hasn't even raged yet either.
No?
He doesn't need to.
Hit
There's just growls.
How much?
15.
15 does hit, yes. Roll damage.
20 damage.
20, yep.
The math face.
That's.
Still alive. Just...
Can he attack with his
Barbarian.
horse?
Yeah,
I guess I'll attack with my horse too.
Okay. Attack with your horse.
Sorry, I'm not trying to
Oops.
metagame. I'm just trying to help since this is
I
all
know.
brand new. Okay.
That's all good. No worries. I know.
I rolled an 8.
8 misses, unfortunately. As
Aw.
you do like a 1-2 on your horse, and then with the momentum and weight of you on the horse kind of lost its balance a little bit, and the growl was able to get away from that. Anything else on your turn, though, Craig? It is looking really rough. No?
I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm.
All right. So with that being said, the growl is going to try and attack you. It is going to try and poke you with its beak, which is an 18 to hit. I think that hits. Right. Okay. That's going to roll its damage right now. There it is. That is 8 points of piercing damage to you, and is going to try to attack you with its tentacles again as well.
No.
That is a natural 1.
Oh, it hugs itself with its tentacles.
It does. It gave it a nice little self hug, and really did not expect that to deal with all the trauma from all those hits. Yeah, that's the end of its turn. Zaymina, your turn, BB.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So, I mean, I'm technically here, but I don't want to cover up there. I guess I have no choice.
Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah.
And I don't even want to touch this thing, so I'm just gonna have my horse attack first in hopes that it kills it.
Sure. Yeah, no worries.
So that is a 20. So a natural 17 plus 6 to hit, which is over 20, because math.
23, yep, that hits.
So 2d6 plus 4 plus mine's necrotic?
2d6 normal bludgeoning damage, and then 2d6 necrotic damage. After that,
I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's 9 plus 4. So that's 13 normal bludgeoning, and then... 4 points of necrotic damage. So
Perfect.
that's 17 total damage.
Sure.
Wow.
How do you want to finish this Grell off?
Yeah.
Just an easy 1-2 stomp, followed by my horse scooting the brains across the floor to get it off its hooves, and I just want to dramatically turn away and go further into the room to avoid the splatter.
So your horse does a 1-2 splat on the Grell, very similar to how Oz's horse killed it as well. But then the horse, you notice, has some personality to it. The horse kind of like drags its hoofs a little bit, gets some of the splatter off, and then flips its mane, just kind of like a Pantene commercial, and then just out of the room.
Nice.
It's the type that has the special horseshoes on it, so they pick their feet up too.
Yep. And the girls are dead. So good job, guys, on your first combat here.
Neutrogena.
I want to add a little bit more to this room right here before we go any further. So there's a 50-foot square room with 5 pillars made of humanoid bones, painted black. You see the 2 alcoves as well that the Grells were. The floors of the alcoves are littered with gnawed bones of past meals, mostly goblins and Grex that you can tell from there.
Oh.
Yes. That is pretty much all you see in this room.
And nothing of interest was found.
There's nothing in like the Grell's like nest.
Yeah, I'm gonna move Michael to you.
Okay, I guess he would have caught up by now. Yeah. But he would. Yeah. Thanks.
No worries. Nothing of value that you see. It's just bones, remains of their meals. Looks like they're just too hungry.
And no other doors.
No, there are no other doors here.
Okay.
So let me actually reveal. Boom. There you go.
Wow,
there you go.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. You are very welcome.
Hey guys. So like when I went down that way, so I looked in a room and there was 9-ish vampires in that room. Thankfully I was able to get away undetected. But bad that way.
Well, that at least saves us more combat, so I guess we can always head south, unless you guys want to go through the mysterious mirrored room, which I don't know how I feel about that room, so...
There was also a hallway going south that can maybe go into that room where the secret door is, if I'm like placing it right in my head.
Do you mean the sewer way?
No. Like up by the door with the vampires, there was also a hallway that I did not explore because I got real scared.
Oh, Dan, did you say it was an empty hallway technically?
I'm sorry, for what hallway are you referring to?
Here, the one that was south of the vampire room. I'm pinging it.
Oh, I see.
Because when you described it being a door, you said an empty hallway.
Yeah, so you do see, I would say Mikhail took a look. It is empty right here that you see.
Okay.
Oh,
But just from a look there.
Well, there you go. Never mind. I'll just say an
Yep.
empty hallway, so we don't need to.
Yep.
So
Cool.
that was fun.
Yeah,
Everybody good on health?
I think so.
I'm
I mean, I'm fine.
I'm feeling it.
Okay. You can kill yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably just use my
Use a spell slot or potion.
No.
Actually,
I was going to use a potion.
Mikil is gonna walk up to you, Oz, and grab a red flask or red vial from their pouch and say, "Here you go." Because I rolled for my potion of the day and I got a healing potion.
Nice.
Sweet.
Very good.
Work.
Nice.
I love
Oz
artificers,
is
man.
Gonna down
Really?
that then.
Such a fun feature. Such a fun
It is. Yeah, I like
I
it.
really like it.
2d4 plus 4?
I don't remember. I have to
2d4 plus 2, I think.
2d4 plus 2.
look- I could look it up in a sec.
I got
But-
you.
2d4 plus my intelligence or your intelligence modifier.
Oh, is it intelligence? Not just. Oh, you're right because you're making the potion. You're right. I apologize.
The kills are different, yeah.
My-
Yep.
my
Those are special
intelligence
potions.
modifier. So it's a 2d4 plus 4.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, baby.
Love
Ooh,
That is really useful.
that is really useful.
So just to sum it up for everyone here, there are many directions you can go. You have the explored kind of like doorway here where Mikhail saw the vampires. You have a hallway here, and the pings are taking forever. And then also you had the little cave area down here that was not explored yet. And then to the west here you had the walkway of mirrors, and then an unknown southern hallway that kind of leads you to another map that I gave to you guys. So it is up to you what you guys want to do.
I just tell the group that I can send my skeleton into the sewage smelling area to explore and see if it's kind of worth investigating. So
Okay.
Sure.
see what it might come across.
Sure.
And I'll
All
just
right.
send Michael along his way.
And Michael just kind of waddles down. See, like, the red crimson just kind of, like, trailing along with him as well. It's just kind of, like, moving around. Okay. And I will say here, because I don't think there is a door here, but I will say you can take a look. See this here. Zymina.
Ooh, that's sewage.
Yep. So it looks like the room has a little bit of like flooding in it. From what you see.
Thick.
Mm-hmm. Nothing else from Michael yet. It kind of depends where you're having Michael go, but
Yeah, I'll have him
Right.
step into the room. I mean, he's
Okay.
a skeleton, so it's kind of like obviously not. So far, no other skeletons are on this level, but he still
Yeah.
kind of seems like a monster. So I'm assuming he's okay
he
from other creatures.
he's stepping into the room. Nothing else is happening so far.
Mm-hmm.
It is very wet though.
Yeah, I'm listening
Yeah,
to
it
his bones
smells.
squelch around.
It smells pretty putrid in there. It's like icky, soily water.
If only I could see through his eyes.
I
Or
know.
lack of eyes.
Yep. Sorry. The only way that you can see a little bit more is if you yourself get into the room.
Nah,
Okay.
good. I don't like
Alright.
sewage. Fuck that.
Okay.
So then I'm like, alright,
Alright.
nothing happened. I say, well, I didn't want to go into the sewage because that stinks. But so far, I didn't see anything other than a room filled with more sewage. So, south or west?
South.
Oz is gonna go down and just peek around the corner.
No.
Okay. Sounds good. This is kind of what you see right here.
Okay.
You do see there is like a space over here
Around
that
the
you can
corner.
look at, but around the corner. But from where you are, like you really can't see anything else.
I mean, I'm riding a spectral bone horse, so I'm gonna slowly sneak my way. I mean, a sneak is what much as I can, being on a horse.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just to get a full picture.
Sure, there you go.
God, it's gonna be the growls all over again.
Yeah. So you do see a statue that is there. Looks like it's a purple aura around a Sahuagin statue. I maybe I'm butchering that, but let me. I'll show you what it looks like, so that you have a rough idea of the shape of it. So it's like a sea creature.
Sahuagin?
Thank you. Yeah, Sahuagin.
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 Sahuagin. Yeah. So that is what it looks like. Again, has a purple aura around it as well. You see the statue's arm is broken off and is resting against the west wall, kind of concealed beneath the dark water that's there. The statue's head is a bit hollow. From what you see, like you're about 10 feet away from it at the moment. You would need to get a closer look to have further inspection, but what you see, the statue's head has like holes in its eyes. It looks hollow.
Okay. I'll report back to the group.
Okay.
And tell them what I saw.
And in the west end of the room, there was some like water dripping down from the walls. It's like leaking into the area.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess if we find something to put in the eye holes, perhaps that could be useful, but I don't think I've seen anything that would help us with that, so...
Yeah.
We have the Hall of Mirrors, or just to go on towards certain death.
I mean, there's still something on the other end of the Hall of Mirrors.
Is there?
From what you see here, yeah. You have to get closer to see, but like from what you see, we think maybe there may be like a hallway here and a hallway here.
But Miki is also down south, so...
I moved down, but I'll follow people if they want to go through the wall of weird mirrors.
Whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, I feel like somebody that's controlling this game told us to stick together, so...
You can do whatever you... I mean, I will say this. When you did split, you did come across 9 vampires. So that was just a suggestion.
Yeah.
And Mikil has... Oh, I just deleted my stuff.
No, you moved it. You moved it off of the map.
I got you.
Gotcha.
My bad. So Mikil has a change of heart and quickly runs back up the hallway and goes, "Okay, guys, let's stick together."
There you go, guys. There you go.
Birds of a feather. I get it.
Yeah.
No.
So,
I'll make Michael go all the way down the hallway.
Yeah, make Michael do it. Go, Michael.
All the way this time.
Okay, so you are going down there right now in the mirrors, right? So Zaimina, you notice with these 2 mirrors that are here that you just passed, those are actually shelves. That's substituting the glass. So it's just like a framed mirror, but there's shelves in it as well.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Actually, yeah, here we go. Okay.
Weird.
Okay. No worries. Yeah, so those are just empty frames that have no substance in it as well, from what you've seen. Nothing happens with Michael. That you see as he got to the end, he just kind of looks. You just see those piercing red crimson eyes, kind of like a cat, in the middle of the night, just looking at you. Pretty creepy, but you kind of like it. Yeah. Did you guys move a bit further down?
Yeah, Craig, are you leading now, or do you want me to keep going in front of you?
You can go in front of me.
Oh, okay.
You have the highest perception.
So I will also say...
Does it mean I will avoid traps?
So this northern mirror right here, Zaimina, you do see what appears to be a bronze mask that is molded to resemble Hollister's visage. It is worth 50 gold if you want to take that. Gucci Dragon, excuse me.
Is it trapped? Let's roll and find out.
Roll for it. Mm-hmm.
I am about to start taking stuff. I'm not really the greedy type, so I mean.
Yep.
14 plus 1, so 15.
Not trapped. Nothing that you see.
I'll leave it there. I'll just
Okay.
say, well, I don't think that's trapped, but it's worth 50 gold from what I can tell. So if you want
Kinda
the mask
creepy.
to sell, you can have it.
Yeah.
And then I'll go further down.
Okay. Normal mirrors.
I'll take the mask.
Okay. You take the mask. Nothing happens. But it's 50 gold. Normal mirrors.
At one point, it's not going to be normal mirrors.
Hey, Craig, can I have my hole back?
No. Normal mirrors.
So the mask in the hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normal mirrors. As you get to this mirror.
Normal mirrors.
Nice. You said normal, right?
Nope. So as you get to that mirror, you look at yourself, okay? And the mirror starts to get a bit dark. As your visage starts to come out of the mirror as a shadow. If I can freaking... There you go.
Roll
Comes
initiative.
out. Yep. The mirror pops out. The shadow comes out. And is right here.
Okay,
I
so
need-
you want me to move? Yeah.
No. So I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Okie dokie.
And then I'll get rid of these here.
Roll D20. Plus, oop. Oh my god, I can't type. Plus 5.
Are there...
Wow.
Not the 21.
Oh, shit.
Hi.
Oh, not 21. Oh my god, I don't know why I did plus 5.
I'm rolling
18.
really bad today on these creatures.
What we like to hear.
I know. And I can bring out just a little bit more again. You guys probably have seen this before in the first campaign, but this is a shadow.
Mm-hmm.
13.
We saw them
that's-
roaming the campgrounds or whatever. Not the
Yep,
campgrounds.
the
outside
Bravo and Villa.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yep, that's there too. And then I think your skeleton works on your turn, right?
Yep, it's a bonus
Okay.
action to command it to do anything.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
Otherwise,
All
it
right.
acts on its own if I lose control.
Beautiful. The shadow got a 4, so
Great.
that's something. So, top of the round is Oz.
Hold on, I'm not in yet. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. No worries.
No, I don't.
Wait, you have a 9, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, that was from the old one. Okay.
Yep.
Got you. You're able to edit it in there, right? If you need to.
Yeah, I am. I would just I don't
Oh,
know why it
beautiful.
wasn't working. So yeah.
That's okay. Oh, it actually works. Okay, perfect. 17. All right, great. Top of the round, Oz. You see Zymina's shadow pop out of a haunted mirror of some kind and is right next to her. Excuse me, I'm having hiccups. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna
Hold your
do?
breath.
There's 2 of them. What?
Oh,
I
I
said-
was like,
There's
wait, there's
two of
one
them?
shadow.
No.
No.
There's 2
no.
Zyminas.
Yeah, there is clearly. Yeah, you can see the shadow. Yeah.
This. Oh god,
Okay.
this is so weird. I want to move up to.
Moving up 5 feet?
I'll move right there.
Okay.
I guess.
As you do that, your reflection pops out.
Shoot. That's
Well,
why I
at least we
wasn't gonna
know.
do that. That's why I wasn't
Your
gonna do
shadow
that. Dang
comes
it.
up now.
That's funny.
Let me actually, we're going to do separate initiatives on that.
I'm gonna holler back to the other 2. Do not cross the mirror, please.
I will say that one will go on the next turn because
I'm feeling an idiot. I was like, I don't want to go in front of that mirror so one of them doesn't
Mhm.
pop out of me. And then the first
Yep.
thing that I do
Yep.
is
Came
I
out.
walk in front of that dang
Yep.
mirror.
Fair
So,
enough.
Shit.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to attack it with my scythe.
Zymina shadow or your shadow?
Do whatever you want.
Probably mine.
Okay.
I guess.
Go for it.
I feel like a doofus. And then we have advantage on melee attacks being mounted.
Oh yeah.
That did not help at all. That's a 10. That's a 10.
10.
That's a 10.
10 misses, unfortunately, as the shadow kind of like uses its long, like, arc self. I don't know. Just like, in cartoons, like, where they can bend easily and just easily miss the attack. That's what they do. Yeah. That's what I was going for. Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn? Your horse?
Crap. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just the hooves.
I will say for this, the bludgeoning is not magical on these horses.
Okay. Good to know.
Mm-hmm. So just like you know.
That's a 9 to hit.
9 misses. Yeah, unfortunately, just your shadow popping out really caught you off guard, and actually seeing yourself is definitely a distraction because it's like
all my siblings look just like me. They don't look just like me. This one looks just like me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. End of your turn, Oz.
Yeah.
All right. Zymina, your turn. You see your own shadow in front of you, kind of hands on her hips, just kind of looking at you. Like, all right. What are you gonna do?
Well, I don't have any magical weapons, so I'm just... Thanks, by the way. Just kidding. I will try to attack it with... I'll use Primal Savagery as a melee, a spell attack. Okay. So at least I have a better chance of hitting, maybe? Sure. So let me roll to attack with that.
Alright. Sure.
Well, it's a 10. We're not rolling great for that. But I'm assuming it also caught me off guard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Unfortunately, that missed. What else would you like to do? Your horse?
I will try to use the hooves attack of my horse, so I will roll again.
Okay.
D20.
Wow.
17, so 17 to hit.
17 hits, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yay! Alright, so the first is going to be the bludgeoning damage, which 2d6. So much dice. Oh, okay, so 6 non-magical bludgeoning. And then, whether it's effective or not, 9 necrotic damage? I don't know, is the elemental damage from a horse is magical?
That's just its own damage. The necrotic is just... Okay. It's just a type of damage. So, like, if you're doing, like, Cone of Cold, it's cold damage, but...
I know, I just don't know if those things are technically all considered magical, if it's not...
No, for this, I'm doing the standard Warhorse with just a little caveat of the type of damage after that.
Okay.
With the bludgeoning, it did take half of it. With necrotic, it looked like it was no effect.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. So it did 3 damage total. Yep.
Alright. Well, then Michael will move forward as my bonus action and attempt to hit my shadow with a melee attack.
Alright.
He has a +4 to hit.
Woo! What does he have to hit? Does he,
I guess it defaults skeletons as having a short bow and a short sword, but I don't know what this skeleton had on it. So I guess that's up to you.
We're going with that.
Okay.
It's a standard skeleton, yep.
So that was a 14 plus 4 to hit. So that is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, Michael hits.
Wow. So it's 1d6 damage. 5. So 5 plus 2 is 7. Non-magical piercing damage.
Okay, so it's halved. So that would be... We'll take the upper half of that. So that would be 4.
Right.
Yep. So 4 damage. 2. And that was Oz's shadow.
My shadow. I'm only attacking mine.
Okay, because I saw Michael next to Oz's shadow. That's sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was mine. Sorry, it would be next to mine. Then I apologize.
Oh, it's hard to see. Yeah, no worries. I got you. No worries. Let me.
So all of the damage I dealt would be to my shadow.
Cheers. Okay, perfect. All right, sounds good. Any of your turns, Amina?
Yep.
Okay, Mikhail.
All I got.
That's you.
I am going to cast bonus action on my my crossbow
Okay.
The arcane weapon, which makes my crossbow magical.
Love it. Very good.
Thank God.
Yes.
Okay, so I will try to hit with my crossbow. I will do the bottom. This one.
Bottom shadow. So Oz's. Okay.
So many tabs on my computer.
Right.
So not one.
Ooh. Unfortunately, yeah, it misses that.
Yep.
So, yeah, you shoot it, but then it kind of like you don't have the arrow loaded in correctly. You're on your horse, and it's just like, oh no. So yeah, sorry. Anything else?
I'm staying where I'm at, so
Okay.
my horsey will, I guess hold its action in case like one of them comes towards us.
Like 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
5 feet, so
Love
I'll
it.
do
All
that.
right.
Oh, fuck!
Actually, next up is Zymina's shadow because it was 4. I didn't sort it right away. That was my fault.
Okay.
So, it's going to try to attack Zymina with its strength drain. That is an 11 to hit.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, that misses you. And that's the end of its turn.
Don't like that.
I know. Craig, it's your turn.
Is there a way I could like throw something at the mirror?
It isn't an alcove, so you would have to be in front of the mirror in order to throw something at it.
Okay.
Unless you can curve a bullet, but like no.
Well,
Unfortunately, you have to be in front of it.
Reach, but I don't know if that works.
Not in this case, no. No yeeting with that.
But at least you can hit from 10 feet away, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will move up just before, and then I'll attack Zymina's shadow.
Yep, perfect. All right, sounds good. With your warhammer, your
Yes.
tenderizer. Okay.
Roll the hit.
12 hits.
Wow.
Yeah, it just hits. Yep. Thank goodness your weapon is magical. Thanks,
Got
dude.
that buffed.
Thank
Mhm.
your wife.
Freaking Avi.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
Me.
Zymina's shadow is disappeared as you hit it and just
It's
disappears.
Well, can't you only enchant either yours or his weapon at one at a time, right?
No, hers is a spell. The actual
you
magic
didn't-
items
right.
is through the artificer.
Right.
Trait.
Right.
Mhm.
Blessed.
So you have the sending stones and then
Blessed.
making Craig's. Yeah, because that's really important.
That is very
to have.
important.
It's an infusion. Yep, artificial infusion.
It's an infusion.
Yeah.
Thank God for Artificer.
Thank God
Seriously.
for me. Thank
Yeah, my
God for me
God.
too.
Okay, Craig, you killed Zymina's shadow. Asa's shadow is there. It is 15 feet away, so you would have to be closer if you were to hit it. It's up to you if you want to do that.
I guess we'll move up.
Okay. So you would have to be under Zymina then, where we're horses. You have to move. Yep, perfect. Yeah. As that happens, your shadow comes up from the mirror and is occupying this space. And it's going to roll its own initiative. That was really high. That's a 17 for that one. Okay, but again, that will go at the end of... actually, no, that will go at the top of the turn order, yeah. Because we're going to the end of the first round. Okay, so your shadow did come out, Craig. It is next to you. Oz's is also there too, so if you want to attack again, you can.
I'll attack mine.
Okay, perfect. Roll a hit. You see this big shadow coming out with a big hammer.
17 to hit.
17 hits. May only be out for so long. Yeah, the HP is pretty low, but when they attack, they can be really bad.
17 damage.
You kill it instantly, it pops out, and then gone.
Nice.
Damn.
How dare you?
Love, you're like, whatever. Alright.
And I'm done.
Okay, sounds good. So we are at the top of the round now. With Oz. Your shadow is still there.
Okay. I'm gonna do an oldie but a goodie and just do chill touch.
Okay.
Range spell attack. Okay. Oh my god. That's a 2. So
That's
nice prison for that.
Sorry about that.
And let's go with this one. So my horse is gonna try and attack now.
Okay.
2 hooves. 11.
11 misses.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Yep.
Alright.
Just really bendy shadow.
Prison 2.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn? Sorry.
Yep.
Samina! See Oz's shadow.
Alright, we'll try Primal Savagery again and hope to God that I'm not as startled. Despite seeing the other Craigie shadow pop up and then disappear in an instant.
You have to be 5 feet, right? For that one?
Yeah, so I would have to technically share the space.
With Oz's horse, yeah.
Yeah, so I can just move over like this so you can kind of still see our portraits.
I got you.
Alright.
No worries. Yeah.
So I will roll to attack.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 21 to hit.
Yeah!
Damn!
I said not today. So
The shadow's gone, like, not my problem anymore.
it will be acid damage, but it's going to be 2d10.
Okay.
Oop. Well, thank God I rolled an 8 and then a 2, so 10 total acid damage.
Okay.
I'll just sharpen my fingernails and swipe at it.
Sure. As you do it, it is resistant to acid damage, so it takes half.
Alright, yep. And then I'll just have my horse stomp on it as best as it can.
Go for it. Yep.
You know?
Every little bit helps. Never
It
know.
sure does. Oh, my horse is more accurate than me. It's a 20 to hit.
20 hits, roll damage. I feel your horse is like the diva of the one. I love it though.
An 8 non-magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then I'm not going to roll the necrotic because it's immune.
That's fine. Yep. So
But
it takes
yeah.
4 bludgeoning total. Yep.
Alright.
It's looking pretty rough.
And then Michael.
Yep.
Michael has a nat 1. He loses
Oh
an
my!
arm. He has to use his left arm. Michael.
Yes. So he has his sword up, and then it just falls, and then you hear for like 2-3 seconds a delayed screaming as he's like looking like really sad, tilting his beak.
Okay,
so that's the end. Yeah.
Yes.
He gets his arm back up. He's fine. Puts back in. Next up is Mikkel.
Alright, I am gonna try to shoot with my crossbow again.
Okay, no worries.
You got this.
Okay. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Good job.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's concentration up to an hour for your magic weapon, so that's
Yep.
really good.
So that's 11 magical piercing, and then again, it's been so long.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay, 1d6. 1d6. I don't even know if it really matters. Acid.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
It is resistant to acid, but every little bit helps.
It's like resistant to everything. Oh, it's 1, so.
Okay.
Woo!
You do kill it though. It is dead.
Okay, thank God.
Guys.
So
I don't think I've hit it once, Kimarie, and I'm right in front of it. So.
You're just
Right in front of
observing.
it. Oh my God, this is great.
So I guess the question is, Mikkel, are you going to be going through that mirrored area and try to take down the shadows since you're all there, or what are you going to do?
I I guess so.
Up to you. It's up
Well,
to you what you want to do.
How about we explore to see what's at the end of this hall? See if we're
Okay.
even going to keep going.
Hey, we're not that far away from you, at least, so you can always wait.
Yeah.
And we can come back to help you.
I can wait. I'm good with waiting.
See that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Go, Michael.
1 second, guys. Let me reveal 1 second at a time here. I'll do this here for you guys. This goes to another map over here. And then Oz, you're peeking through, you see this.
Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna go back and be like, alright, let's just come on, we'll kill your shadow too. There's enough stuff down here.
Here we go.
I am waiting.
You
For you to cross that threshold. There you go.
There.
Great,
There.
okay.
Sorry.
Yep. I'm just being a jerk right now. Okay, perfect. We'll do that. Oh, whoops. Why am I revealing that? There you go. Just a lot of controls. Okay. It is going to appear right here next to you.
Cool.
Right there.
Yay.
Mikhail Shadow, and then turn order. And I'll say we'll just continue the same combat. That's fine. We'll do that.
So then...
Turn... Sorry, 1 second here. That is 15.
So then
So
I guess it would be Krieg's turn?
Yeah, and then it'll be top of the round then after that. So, Greg, it is your turn. Mikhail Shadow popped out. It's pretty small, has a beak. Has some little fake rats around it. What are you gonna do?
I will attack the shadow.
Okay, roll it.
Uh, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Nice.
$19 damage.
It is dead.
Pops out dead.
You see the shadow beak open out like,
Magic.
ah, and then boom, yep, it's dead. Yep,
Okay.
so the shadows are no more.
That was exciting.
It was so
Nice.
exciting.
Can I break the mirrors really quick?
Sure. Go for it. How do you break the mirrors?
With my hammer.
Okay, sure. Let me see something
Smash.
quickly.
Garrett Craig smash!
Sure. You can hit them. Like, you don't need to roll for it. You do crack them. You do hear a voice in your head, though, of some chaotic cackling.
Is it Miki?
Boy.
No.
I mean,
You only hear that, though.
It's helping.
hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
All right. So you guys are in the upper level here, the north area.
I
Sure.
send out Michael.
Yep, no worries. Nothing happens with Michael. Looks like it's just an empty room. It's a few bird torch stubs, discarded potion bottles. Suggests that adventurers stop here from time to time, perhaps to rest. The room is otherwise empty.
Makes sense. That's a good spot to rest. We'll keep that in mind.
Hmm.
So, now we have south or south? Western
Well,
south or eastern south?
Let's go south.
You see this here.
Oh, Michael.
Get in there, boy. Keep going.
You see a door right there to the right.
I have Michael open the door.
Okay.
I don't know that he understands being stealthy, so I'm just like having him do it. I'm doing it
No worries,
from
no
a
worries.
distance. I'm social distancing from Michael. He has a little bit of a cough.
With
1
no
second here,
lungs,
guys.
he's got a
I'll make
cough.
sure.
Yeah, a little bit of a bone twitch.
Sure. So when... Oh, 1 second here. Whoops. Oh, it's still too late now. Do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Instead of 9 vampires, it's 11.
11!
Oh, wow.
No!
So,
Daddy
as...
Strahd. Oh no.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
As he opens the door, 2 bugbears are waiting for him, and both of them are going to attack him.
Ooh, they really thought?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor Michael.
Well, Michael. So,
Oh, Michael.
let's bring up their character sheet here. And I'll bring up the bugbears thing too, so people can take a look out at that. Show it to the players. There's a lot of bugbears in this campaign, so you guys know
There
that.
are.
Yep.
Including Craig.
So, yep.
Spoilers.
So,
Spoilers!
Spoiler alert.
So just let you know, Michael has an armor class of 13.
all right.
He is vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, so please be gentle.
Yeah. Well, the first one was
no.
a 6 with the Morning Star, so that
Oh my god.
missed. But
Isn't that-
wait,
Is that piercing damage?
it is piercing for Morning Star, yeah.
Interesting. I guess it can't be both.
And next one is
It's aggressive piercing damage. Sorry.
it's natural 20 for that second one.
Yay.
Oh, no.
And it is a surprise attack. Yep, so it is a surprise attack because it kind of came out of nowhere. And there's an extra die of its damage. Yeah,
Oh
so
my
that
God.
is... Wow, so that is... That's 68.
68?
Because it's a crit, so it's 68 plus 4d6 damage.
I mean, at
Thank
least
God.
it's on Michael and not on one of us.
That's why we have the skeleton. Even though he's not very tanky.
It would be insta-kill! That would be insta-kill!
That would kill me!
No, it wouldn't! Fuck off!
No.
It wouldn't kill you!
Well, we'll find out.
Kimarie, 68 plus
68
46.
I'm just letting you know the skeleton is immune to
Okay.
piercing, Dan.
42 points of piercing damage.
Oh no, I don't
as
even get to revive him. He is dust.
Michael is shattered. It looks at you, and then the head is gone against the wall. Boom! Michael is dead.
I just go, Michael confetti.
We're gonna roll for. Actually, we're gonna leave it on that.
No,
That's
we're fighting
Yeah.
these bitches. They killed Michael.
I'm letting this up to you guys.
Michael.
If you want to do this, we can. Otherwise,
Yo, let's just kill him quick.
Oh yeah, no, I'm casting Chill Touch.
okay. Because it's gonna be
We
9
started a
o'clock.
little late. We started a little
Okay,
late.
let's do it. Okay, let's roll then.
Let's
All
just
right.
kill these fuckers and be done.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a
Alright.
surprise. Bye, Michael.
Okay, and everyone's. That was
Oh,
funny.
That was
That
very
was
funny.
Well, because
Thank
they have
God.
the. Well, and Dennis knows of this too. They have the, this is the brute feat, the brute thing too, and then the surprise attack. So basically, it's the same thing, and it was a crit. So it was just, yeah. All right, yeah. So let's all roll initiative right now.
Aww.
Oh my
Darn
god.
it.
Hey,
Alright.
dude, I'm rolling so high with initiative. Who needs alert?
And I'm rolling really. I roll consistently low in initiative. This
What is
thing
happening?
crazy. I don't know. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I have to add a turn. So with that, that was a 5. Dang.
My level 3 spell slot.
I knew I should have grabbed Chill Touch before he opened the door.
You whore.
I'm so sorry.
Why can't this be a ritual spell?
What?
Animate dead, I mean.
Oh,
Because it's a 3rd level spell slot, you know. Zombie is probably
It
the
is.
best option to have. Skeletons are just meh. Granted, that crit
well,
would have
if
killed
we
the zombie
kill
no
these
matter what.
bugbears, then both of us can animate them both.
Oh yeah, who needs level 3 spell slots? Surely not me.
I think we're just waiting on Zymina, and then we'll be good to go. Not to call
I
you
entered
out.
it.
Really? I don't see it. It says 0 on my end.
It disappeared. It was there.
Oh,
Someone
okay.
beat me to it.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Sort that. Beautiful. Craig, it's your turn. Top of the round.
Did get Thanos snapped. GG, Michael.
Move up.
Okay.
No.
And I'm gonna rage.
All right. Sounds good. You are raging right now. Your mutton chops are on fire.
I'm gonna attack the top one.
Okay. So with that, sorry about that. So the door is right here at the bottom one. So this one, yeah. So like you would be face to face on the wall. But if you move down right, so southeast.
I'll just attack the one in front of the door.
Okay. Yeah, because you're 10 feet. I'll give it to you. Yeah, no worries. Roll ahead.
Um, 23 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
To hit. Or 22 damage.
22 damage. Okay. Looking really rough. Still alive.
And do I have another attack?
Do you?
Oh! Surprise!
You're a level 5 barbarian. And you're raging. But you use your bonus action to rage.
Yeah.
I can try to look it up for you.
I think it's still
a second attack because it's not a bonus action. It's two.
Yeah, you make two attacks as part of the one attack action.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I'm looking at it right here then.
That's 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Damn. He felt more angry about Michael than I did.
25 damage.
25. It is dead. You hit it. However, Craig, it's not over quite yet. Because there was a reason why they knew you were there. An intellect devourer comes out.
Oh, not of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Oh,
Can I have a horse step on it?
Yeah. Let me.
How's Oz feeling?
Separate attack, yeah.
Well, Oz is gonna be attacking the intellect devourer first, just out of spite, and is so thankful that they're not gonna turn into one unless they want to.
13.
1 second. I'm sorry. I'm just bringing it up here on my end because I have to roll for its stats.
The intellect devourer, bro, though.
That is. I know there's a lot this campaign. Okay. I'm sorry. How much to hit? 13 hits. Yep.
Squish the brain.
Roll for that.
2d6 plus
2d6
4.
2d6 bludgeoning plus 2d6 fire.
Oh, you're not adding the attack modifier to the attack, Dan?
Oh, I mean, what your warhorse stats is. Do you have
for
stats?
Just the hoof? Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. I'll
Okay.
put it in the chat. Hooves. That's the basic non-magical bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And then the other one is just plain 2d6 added on.
Yep.
So I'm just saying it does add a plus
Thank you.
4 to the strength of the warhorse. So I just want to make sure you're including that.
No, yeah.
Unless you don't want to include that.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I gave you guys the stats for it so you can look at it and do your damage accordingly.
God bless.
Damage to the
14?
The intellect devourer.
Okay. How much was bludgeoning? How much was fire?
7 and 7.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh,
appreciate
consistent.
it. I like that. Yeah, that's nice.
Lovely.
Off.
It is pretty rough. It's still up though. Is that the end of your turn, Craig?
Yes, it is.
All right, perfect. Next up is Zymina.
Nice. Alright,
Beep,
so
beep, beep.
my horse is going to move me 5, 10, 15, 20 in a straight line.
Mhm.
And it's going to try to attack the bugbear with its hooves.
All right.
So it make a melee attack. Hoof.
This is your hoof.
Just one hoof.
Hoof.
It's so consistent. So 14 plus 6, so 20
Yeah, that hits.
to hit.
That's perfect.
Alright, here comes the D6s again. Alright.
Wow.
So 4 non-magical bludgeoning. and then 12 points of necrotic damage.
Whoa!
Oh.
Yeah, that's full damage right there. As just kind of like did like a little hoof and just kind of hit its face, but then you just see like its face getting gray and just the life force is getting sucked out of it.
It also needs to make a strength saving throw, or it will be knocked prone.
Yeah, because it was doing the thing, right? Yeah.
Trampling charge. She said,
Perfect.
"Bam!" So it's a strength. It's a save.
It got a
Speech.
natural 1 on
Oh
the
my god.
save.
It's a strength save
my
of
God.
14.
It's prone, right?
Yep. And if the target gets knocked prone, the horse can make another attack with
Go
its
for it,
hooves
yeah.
against a bonus action. So
Your horse is bitching right now. Yeah, go for it.
and now that it's prone, it's also advantage.
Yep. It is.
11 plus 4 is a 15, or 15. And then that's a 7, so that's lower. Does a 15 hit while it's on the
It does
on the
not
ground?
hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
The
I wasn't
bugbear
ready
kind of
to knock it
rolled away.
over. That net 1, it like fell farther away. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, I'm shook. So I see the intellect devourer.
Mhm.
I don't like that.
Mhm.
So I'm going to try and cast Chill Touch on it.
Okay.
So I will make a ranged spell attack.
Good thing.
Because fuck that ugly thing.
Yes.
13?
13 hits.
Oh, blessed. I don't know anymore. I'm too stressed.
That's okay. I know those things are very stressful, even for me.
Yeah. Alright, so then it takes 7 points of magical necrotic damage. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if it's magical or not, it's just necrotic damage.
Necrotic. It is dead. You actually sucked the life out of it. That's exactly what you needed.
Get out. And then I'll just move one diagonal and behind it
Mhm.
to make room
Sure.
for the others. Because I think, that's all of
Yep.
my action economy because Michael is dead.
Yep. Poor
That's my
Michael.
turn.
Got destroyed.
Poor Michael.
Thank you. Oz, your turn.
Okay. Is that bugbear behind a wall, or can I see it?
It is behind a wall, but the door is right underneath it, so and it is ajar, so you can get it diagonally if you want to.
Yeah, I'll move right there then. Like
right
next to Craig.
Yep. So like
yeah,
next to the door. Okay.
kinda, yeah.
So you're 10 feet
and-
away from it now.
Yep, and I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Oh, okay, I see. Alright, no worries.
Yes.
Thought I was thinking
Get
melee for some
Get
reason.
its ass.
Ooh, 19 plus 6 is a 25.
Ooh, that hits.
Whoa.
Right.
Get its
Very
ass.
good.
So 2d8 necrotic damage. That's 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And
4 points of necrotic.
yeah, and then I'm gonna stay there, and my horse is gonna hold their turn unless it comes within 5 feet of me. Then it's gonna attack with hoofs.
Gotcha. Alright. Sounds good. Where did my bugbear? Oh,
Did you delete the wrong one?
well, if I delete one token, it deletes the whole turn order. But I know I rolled a 5 total on it because I rolled a 3 plus 2. So I think Mikhail has a higher dex, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you have like a 4, don't you? For something?
Yeah.
I have a 4 dex, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm
Not the
so
nat 1.
I
stressed.
learned. Perfect. Okay, Mikhail, your turn.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. So I can't see anything yet. I have to move.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Do I... Can
Yes.
I move, like, past everybody, or am I kind of stuck?
I think. Well, like right now,
I mean,
Oz is down at the bottom and Crick is at top.
Yeah. I'm
So
stuck.
you're both kind of blocked right now.
Yeah. Cool.
Because the war horses are
Fine.
large, and I'm like,
Yeah, right.
yeah. It's like if someone else is like medium and can't share the same space.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sorry. You can always hop off your war horse if you want
I go
to.
hop
and
off
go
my
in.
horse.
Up to you. So you can do that.
Um,
That I will allow. But the yeah.
mm,
Hmm.
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna.
Well, is the door technically closed again, or is it
It's
open?
open.
It's
okay.
open.
Oops.
I mean, Bugbear is pretty big. You probably do at least see him on the ground, right? Or no?
I mean, he's behind the wall. He's a medium humanoid creature. Big, but still medium.
I haven't done that yet. Okay. Nah.
What are you doing?
Nah, nothing.
Just gonna hold your turn.
Yeah, I guess I'll just hold it.
And if they're melee range, or you can see
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. If they somehow bust through the door and bust through those two people.
Okay, so you're holding it for melee.
You can hold for a ranged attack too if you want.
Yeah.
Sure.
You just gotta specify what you're gonna do.
Oh,
Yeah.
What
my bad.
you have to set your
Sorry.
conditions. Yeah.
My bad.
No, that's okay.
Can I do it like when I see them? Because it's
So-
gonna be a ranged attack, or how does that work?
Yeah, so if you would like to hold your action, you can hold it for a ranged attack when they're in view. It's yep. So it's just not like
Exactly
when
what I want to do.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
Nice.
Awesome. Now it is the bugbear's turn. Why does it say 13 now? It was a 5. So weird. Okay.
We don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Do. And then this goes under here. Great. Oh, alright. Bugbear's turn. Bugbear's gonna hit Simena, or try to.
Is it not standing up?
Oh, that's right. Well,
Well, it has to make a Constitution saving throw because I'm using my
Oh.
reaction to do my little spore
yes.
thing.
Your spores
So it needs to make a save of 15.
makes a 20.
Bitch.
Save.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Anyway.
I think the bugbear would get up in this case. So if you want to have an opportunity attack, by all means.
Sure.
But you and your
100%.
horse, if you want to do that.
Sure. I'll have. You know what? Let's have my horse go first.
Yeah. Okay.
Why
Go for it.
not? Let's go, Bessie. That's not his name. Her name. Okay. Well, that one's 9.
Misses. Yep.
All right. I will use my rapier to attack.
Okay.
For a 21.
21 hits.
Alright, come on, 1d8. Maximum damage, 8 plus 3,
No!
so 11 points of non-magical piercing.
Wow.
Wow. You get him right in the throat and lays down. Unfortunately, the intellect devourer pops out of his skull right where it is.
Sick.
So here you go. And we're going to be top of the round again, so it's going to roll for its initiative. I rolled a nat 1 on initiative. Wow.
What is going on, Dan?
I don't know. I mean, I'm
don't
happy for you guys.
this. Yeah.
I love
Strahd
this.
fight
This is
all over
great.
again.
If this is how it's gonna be, this is
Mm.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
What?
Drinks. Don't draw attention to it.
Drinks. You owe me
So it has a 3. Yeah. Well, it has a 3 initiative. That's
Damn.
okay. It's okay.
That is quite something.
It's fine. Because I love you guys.
Oh,
There you go.
well.
Craig, your turn. You want to smash the brain?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
His intellect powers are powerful. I remember when you guys first faced them on episode 1.
Hard.
But I killed it.
You did.
Turned into it.
Much
Yep.
to my chagrin.
23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Well.
Well, a small number.
23 to hit. 23 damage.
23 damage. How do you want to finish it?
Just
Nice.
gonna squash it flat with a hammer.
Perfect. Easy enough. 1, 2.
Buckle my
Kill
shoes.
it. Splatter everywhere. Before we end it, I want to let you know, you do see, you hear noise coming from the west here, of the western wall. And you see the remains of a shattered statue that lie in the middle of the room
Interesting.
as well. And we're going to leave it with that. We're going to roll out of today's episode. Thank you again, everyone, for watching and for getting a taste of the first level. This is only one of the maps we have, so it is a big, big combat thing, but a lot of fun at the same time. Hope you guys had a good time. If you like us, please check out our Discord page and anything else. Check out our YouTube videos if you want to watch our old stuff. And we love you very much. And remember, this is Roll or Roleplay. Bye, guys. Roar. Poor Michael.
Poor Michael.
Poor Michael.